so de wa nyamia abra obi pani ye yode osi ni nua mesro moninti this time moninti obia.
We're supporting Kennedy because we are sick and tired of the suit-wearing, English-speaking gentlemen who go to the UN to speak beautiful English, come back home to deliver sloppy leadership. We've turned politics into a project for self-gain at the expense of the collective good. And I think we need a disruptor to change the status quo and to set Ghana on a path to a better future. We have been walking a certain path for so long, it has been unhelpful, and this is where we draw the line. It is the person that recognizes that and determines to chart a new path that must be given the support, and that's why we're supporting Kennedy Agyapong. Saying that I have been there, I've been part of them, I'm part of the failure, but I'm saying that before I die, I want to be part of a project that corrects the wrongs of the past. So it's not about being self-righteous. I'm not accusing anybody. I am saying that we have done enough as politicians in this country. It is about time to change behavior and to do the heavy lifting and the things that are required to change this country. And I see Kennedy Agyapong having the character to lead that kind of change, and I'm happy to support him.
How different is he from the regular politician?
I think Kencity Media is different in many ways, and characters like Kencity Media, they come once in a while. You have Kwame Nkrumah. At the time he got to Ghana, it wasn't as though the lawyers of my tradition were not interested in independence. They were, and indeed they were in discussions. It had to take Kwame Nkrumah to descend here on our political scene and to say, look, these guys, and I'm talking about the colonial masters, we have seen what they have done in South Africa. We have seen what they have done elsewhere. If you allow them to take more root, it will take a lot more bloodshed to get our independence. So we want independence now. People like that have a sense of urgency. We have seen Traore in Burkina Faso, a young man changing things. Margaret Thatcher did it for Britain from 1979. Lee Kuan Yew did it for Singapore. I think Kencity Media is cast in that mold, and he's of that character. And if we give him support, he would change the path we've been walking wrongly for so long.
I want you to believe in me, sir. This time around, the president will come from Central Region. Choboy, Muslim, for the sake of development, let's vote for Kennedy Agyapong. Obia on Pempuntio and a cultural said Tutia Kennedy Agyapong.
See the pain. Good afternoon. Raise to the power 1 million. Another beautiful Friday. Today happens to be the 16th day of January 2026. Another day that God has given unto us. What we can do is to rejoice in it and make sure that we do the right thing. Your number one political show on Net2 Television, on Facebook, Net2 Television, GH on YouTube as well. I wish you meaning say so ekayehu ewo man 107.1 and no ewo nkra pumpuni mantemo 101.1 Ash FM. And also our Asante Mantemo, and then of course 90.1, and so a NAP radio our fifth Mantemo precisely as say for Su and our kind of our Ebraso Silpedua Diania de Ebra that this is the show. Yade Ekan Samsania etie This is the show unia kukudra untimi entena so. This is the show yade etene niama. This is the show ema obi koye bibi ewo New Patriotic Party mo, obi koye bibi ewo NDC mu, obi koye bibi ewo Ghana ha. This is the show ema nipa no ehwe na chi se ei wanhwa na asemi a me kokan wanhwa na niama me koye echina na chese da bonten aha na yehu a yenkrokro nipa ena na wedie menka ena wedie so far as nipa na nya kukuduro aye so far as nipa na nya kukuduro akanko ade we say it as it is enunti ana ye frenu sim no pain no age so se ye kano senia etie meda se oka ho awie ya ye de ebre wo na enam se ye ne hu na di dwuma nti ebre so ye bie kwan mu ama wonso frebam na fe ye din komo ama bibia aye kama nia waso ya senem ye de braw eye tabia takum eye memedru bema bomoden se onsabe kan bitiano na tafre ne kakrakra bibia be ye kama ede ama obebo adwuma ama obi ahunu se ampa wo ye bema ankasa ye frame Anthony Kofi Inkum Dazi frame Mr Inkum na yankuanim Albert Asumani political czar of course will join me na ye din komo ewa ha na enne ensoso no pani ba kwa wo ditintimban ewo ye Ken ohina Japan ne campaign team ne mu wono nsoso a join ye ya ye de enkomo no ebre wo ye friend no Kwame Agyapong prempe na oko eye TikToker ye friend no eye otumfo dehye na asanteman dehye ya chese adwuma wo bo no nyansem keto akra obo adwuma ankasa all the way from the United States of America, Connecticut precisely abo adwuma sansane aba abedrum wo Ghana ha woguso ebo ase ye Ken ohina Japan indeed officially will become the next flag bearer for the New Patriotic Party, and then of course the bigger picture to become the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Na FABBia etimi akoye papa na medical catcher say enne no team no solid na pani ba kwa no edaya no na chese etode den eduru ba bi na ya yemra oba no atapi u shoulder no aka bibia gu asum afebo nsa ahoden no aba talking about lawyer Kweku Amodate Esquire the author of the builder in chief book kron a eba so ebe lanche na okan a na abo nse ye wo book and ye wo book. This is the man we are talking about. Number one eno any enkomo na area inchi akasi anko enfama team ni nyina ena afi ye Ken ohene Agyapong ene nabusu nyina nyankopon enkam ho na afi omamo ahoden na nimdie no bebre ensan emeka ho na ene yebesi nkonwa na afi ye Ken ohene Agyapong ne policies ahodo de agu ho no eno nkomo ane ba bedi na afi obi ahunu se yes nsem bia ye Ken ohene Agyapong eka bia no obeye obetimi aye ama bibia aye kama isanse osia woyo ondi nkontompo ewo Ghana hada yeguso aye kwaya nimo no sania na nabi allegedly okaye no obeka ama obi ansoso asanso atibi me dame ho na afi ma peki bibi from the lions mentality ye beto aso na afi yakwanim me the editorial no ebeba ama bibia aye kama na ebusua hwe yentena seda Emma Saudi Arabia for and determine who to lead the New Patriotic Party. Yemma kwan Emma Saudi Arabia for entimin na baby omote en form nsem wura Ghana for mu and try say we na betimi abelidi ye party no emma yi obi say leader we na abelidi no, we will never allow them. Ghana is a sovereign nation and ye gina ye nan so ye yankase na ye mampani ye yankase na ye choose ya candy for it is pepe and a bekoso aka. You see the pain Saudi Arabia for they have no business. Omuntimi embe you be a my answer we na LED. We a delegate sikana baje di bonkwan afo to abanu wi agina we kan wi a na wakosha white no wa join yen e wa ha na afi ye di momome no e di atai so na me se Ghana nyina eni beje on 31st January 2026 Sinupen ye kan senia etie we are on.
The lion is certain. The lion never second guesses. When the lion goes in, it goes in 100%. There is nothing half-hearted about the lion. How great could your life be if you lived with the certainty of a lion? What if you just started believing in yourself and your own abilities? How far could you go with unbreakable self-belief? Who could you become if there was no doubt in you? If you trusted your intuition and just went for everything you want in life with the same ruthless certainty as a lion hunting its prey. You can't rely on other people to achieve the results you want in your life. You are the only one responsible for your results. Take responsibility. Take ownership. Take action. Only you know what's best for you in your life. Only you know which path to take in each moment of your life. You must make those decisions with certainty.
All right, welcome back. Ebraso say me de editorial no eba. Eno eye emframa jampa trudu ya edi sinipen dwumede no anim ye de no na hyase na afa yeguso ayeko anim no na afa ada eyin so take place na abusua senia the lion's mentality aka kire yen no o say you are the only person who is responsible for your results. Whatever results that you are looking for. The results that you are looking for, you are the only person who is responsible for that very results. Now, say, say, you cannot rely on other people to achieve the results that you are looking for. You can only rely on your strength, on your smartness, on your knowledge, on what God has given you to achieve that very result. And only in command yedi, it is a sanet here, not just say I have said it on countless times that look, say ya my Ghana ni betumpa wa. Kasa and yebemo mino etumpon. Our nation is never going to see proper development on a silver platter. We are never going to sleep and one day wake up to see the results that we are looking to see in our nation. We will never see that. We will never achieve that. But what we will do today and it will determine the results that we are looking for. It is a sanity idea. Then menu mienu nyina ya adwen say say yankase atimi take your own destiny into our own hands. Now ya dwene hu say look, say odona a edawa ofa wona we enka efrimu eba na ebofa enipa so na ewo nsunsan so wo nipa dasani ahrawa so na pani bia ewo man mu bia yi nani na emfa obia ho na obia hunu mfaso a odo river ebetimi de aba no ya nsori anopa dako na yebehu ani se odo river eni asesa prekope yebehu ani se odo river take different shape na fe ya modify no eniama ekonanim eni ade that is never going to happen. But ekonya yen ye de befa so anamawa yen ye betu ewo ho no eno ne be determine result ayebenya empempen so ebe pese odo river ebetimi agina. That is what we are talking about. Abusuan koma meni edie en say senia yen ye be ye ne eno result ene ebenya na kina de a then meni emienu agina ho say as a sayetimi echusu the right leaders. The right leaders. Enipa womo ewa Ghana maino ewo do ewo makoma so. These are the people that we need to lead the agenda, to develop our nation for us. And now no many Madam Fubi din komo from UAE. And this guy Asamoah catcher me say, look, when you come here, transparency is everything. Enti leaders na womo ewo hono. Omo ye very, very transparent. Men kaso omo ye asura bofo debi. Womo so in one way or the other. Womo so timi eduru baby a womo eye ye niam bi efa chire ene ade which is normal esi ewo baby a. But ade ba ko ene say omo oil na nyankopon de adom womo no. Womo tena ase anomu say this is what God has given unto us. As I say yetimi yusu e transform ya brabo positively. And afei womo ehya ase ase womo ye ho entotoye. Na ade ba ko womo ye ene say baby a oil sika ekoni adwuma oil sika kwa akoye bia no. Babunu a wono so ewoju eyi ho no enim esanse yade ne sinkonya eka kire ne se sei na ekoso. Anano wote se atachia eti TV so na semo a waka ne se ye hia leader obetimi ede niama asie. Ye hia leader obetimi de niama asie. No. Ye hia leader baby a Ghana no eko no obetimi ahe nipa wode pono akosi kwan ho eto wade naka etu enwusie efa no so na ebetimi de yade krankro abre ne daache no. We need a leader obetimi agina sa nipa nanim no waka akira ne say ye tu edwa free ha ne do akwa ha because of this and that reason eti ye you free ha ne do akwa ha said ye beya ye betimi abo wo nkwa ho ban na watena se anyina che ewo Ghana man. That is the kind of leader that we are looking for. But it is not any other leader. Eno betimi asori akogina maame a wode pono ede asi kwan ho na ka tuntutuo efa no so eho no ono so tia wonya ne daily bread eho no wotia anopa ne obedi wone ne mane na busua bedi no eho na wonya edi free enye leader bia na betimi agina nanim akoka kire ne say ye you free ado akwa ha nemom leader wono agini di leader oginu di ene betimi akogina nanim na waka kire ne se ahaya wutie yi se ye ma ukoso etna ha the next 2 years to come, the next 3 or 4 years to come no ya dia ebetu nie na ebasa obehwere wo nkwa obebre wa asase so na mom ye yi wa firi ha na ye de wo akwa ha na owo sa leader no mu gidie nti obeti ase am ye de nako because onim se leader na wone no ejira nanim ne no ekasa se look me pese me peja wo free ha na me de wo ekwa ha no ba bia wode ne ko no wasiesie ho ansa no wode na ko ho na momenye leader bia kekese leader ye betimi age no edi sani ayenua na nabi our national organizer for the New Patriotic Party akato from mema tse New Patriotic Party ma say look ni ayeye nyina ye di Dr. Baomi achi ye hwani ye esanse se ya hwe a wan hwe ye bekwa koyi pani ede na kwa Ghana fo anim but ye duwa Ghana fo be kire yen se womo a eto aba no dooso chen yen no womo nyansa nsoso no e wo soro chen yen ye de etimuma ye hwe ne yenya niama etene ye wura kan no hina Agyapong Ghana fo ginidi ye wura kan no hina Agyapong Ghana fo etie nanum asamo a womo ginidi because womo nim se papa no waka no kre womo nim se papa no se eda bankumu a bankuma sem eno obeka womunim sa papa no eda nifa nimfa asem eno obeka womunim sa papa no se da yachi asem eno obeka se eda yachi no onfiri yachi emeka yanim asem. That is the leader Ghana for ehwehwe esese ye man we etumpon na ye hia nipa ba ko a akukuduro kwan so enieden kwan so ene enhunumu ne ntiase kwan so obetimi di bibia eboro di adani da nyina yede yani ehunu no ebeba enno me gina ha ka kire se anytime I would Ghana leader bia begina ho na sa Ghana leader no eka oman we resources e de akire wo no de obedi kan abo eye gold owi anu abo bauxite owi anu abo diamond owi anu abo timber no the cocoa asaba beka ho but we have gotten a leader you reckon on Agyapong who is telling you that sa niama we nyina na wo ebinum ani so ye hu ne se eno ne ade a eye ya bra bomu empuntuo mu fapem eno ne ade a ye betimi agina so diye ewo man mu eno ne ade a ye betimi agina so na ma Ghana ni bia ho ato no ewo man mu no he's telling you say sa niama ne nyina no eye bonus. That is a leader who thinks outside the box. When ya kukudro e catch say look sa niama maku numi ya me boss yi ya dwene say eno any resources anyankopon de amaye nti eno nko na be me yadi yie no o say look enye no nemom asase yantam na eda etifedo mantemo no sa asase no na se yetimi e developia ebetimi aboyen ama yekoyenim sa asase no ene mun nipa no ebetimi asesa Ghana fo nyina abrabo. We have gotten a leader who is telling you that look cocoa bauxite magazine ne keke ka ho ne de ka ne de aka ne nyina no enye no ne resources port ya nyame de amaye a eno nko na ebetimi de adiye nemom tourism another huge resources a nyankopon de amaye a maken on Agyapong say we a new patriotic party delegate na fe wo hwemanim now do wani tu nyankopon anim na wa ma enkontompo ne nada andada wa ma nipa bi amfa sika anto wadwene na mom se wo hwe nyankopon anim na be hwe maken on Agyapong anim na wo to aba ma me belidi MPP party na. These are eniam amebe hyase kwa ye ho adwuma mebe hyase ama Ghana fo hyase nyamu mfaso me ntwen se me bedi mampani nansa minim se mampani ne de ye dan a medi nemom meshe adwuma nase ansa na kra aba no yakwa akoto it is a we a new patriotic party delegate atadwe fowa we eye kokoti ene yedia atua wa no etinia obetimi aya ne se obetwini mi wajagu yem kuha na moment na sima nipa bi nada ema nkofo bi nyu amadwen se wamo na ewo sika etu omu from memu eba be determine nipa esese olidi wu political party ewo Ghana ha MPP eye Ghana for party sanya the lions mentality me ya kachire wo no or say you are the only person who is responsible for that very results you are looking for. Won kwa na betimi ama na bem. Eti won kwa na betimi ehunu nipa wodi wani mu a ebeboa ema wo party no akoyie. Fa wani eto form. Netie ensem a Ghana for dodo no eka. Saudi Arabia sika ne de aba. Ya beche e de ama ya bebo sikatuo eye Saudi Arabia fo sika dibina di. Nemom uwia momo hunu sa wo Ghana ni entutuo na ebo ewa ha okwa adwuma wo awofo trotro okwa adwuma trotro na awofo no kwa wunya bi ene wafro brawo bransan watimi akwa kodu adwuma mu edu ba bi aye mu binom ya time ya de ba adwuma ya sori ahomache ka obetimi adama bi ade achon kakra enso because of eye kwan a obefa so ba be du adwuma mu nti esesa wo sori ahomache eti sa ohaw ne tebia na wo mu no eno na sesa wo hwa ho na fa okotusu ehun leader na sa ohwe leader you need a leader who have gone through the mill leader nia wo fam no wafam pen leader won komo na wudie no wote ase ono ni nipa ohia if we are to talk about new patriotic party ni until 2008 MPP party ya 1992 na adeɛ baako ɛsɛ me no mienu nya hya no nso ne sɛ otumfo sei tutu a wɔtɔ so mienu na asante man asante wura wɔno na himfie ɛna ne kyiame ɛne wɔn aka ɛhyɛ aseɛ sɛ wɔn yɛ MPP party no ho adwuma na yɛsi pani edue mate mante na asante hene otumfo sei tutu ɔtɔ so mienu eka che New Patriotic Party amanyokuo anano a etwa mu 2023 time amuko leader a obe lead MPP party no ohwe amanyokuo nem anim ene wo ka kire mo say look e ma monnya mani so nyansafo ma monnya madwene se monkoa na monim nia mope na mom monkoyi kandini no monyi nia Ghanafo epe ose mamu nko yi ni amo party fo mo pe na mo nko yi nipa Ghana fo epe esanse mo MPP fo no musa na mo ko yi awie na afa mo de akwakoton sa nipa na ma Ghana fo na ma hwe na ma mpa nipa Ghana fo epe na Ghana fo ebe kire mo se enya mo ni amo pe ene be ya adwuma na mom ni Ghana fo epe yese dodo ne eya urade ne eti se dodo ne ya urade ne de a wo kwakoto aba no bisa maame na woton ade wo wo kwan ne ho no menya wadwen se wo da ka hyeretemu menya wadwen se wo da fie hyeretemu menya wadwen se wo na sika wo obotom enya wadwen se wo de wo mfo trotro eti you take your own decision anyhow no nemom gine wo party New Patriotic Party amanyokuo no dwene ho said ya wotumfo se tutu otoso mienu eka kire Ghanafo eka kire MPP fo se munkoyi kandini a Ghanafo pe no eno na sabere esese odwene ho asamwa otumfo se tutu otoso mienu asante mawura eka kire New Patriotic Party no won se akwa asan baba besi e kire se in 2023 per the results na ebaye in 2024 no say MPP mukoyi ni Ghanafo MP no because Ghanafo vote and ye hwehwe it is a wo ye campaign na ye kire Ghanafo nyina na mukoyi obi no obegyina na be ka kire say me the northern region vote ebeba meanwhile ye ni northern region vote bia wo ba bia ye wo Ghanafo vote anano no obi abegyina ho say me de zongo vote nyina me de beba as a vote no kura nsam afei ye toma no a na ente sa enkowie sa eno kira wo say esesa this time no say New Patriotic Party amanyoko no ebetimi asanso aba back to power in 2028 esesa otumfo se tutu ya otoso mienu na samwa oka kire MPP in 2023 no eye saasem no ene sese yekobo na yetie eye saasem no ene sese yekobo na yetie esanse pani edua mante eno ni ade a panifo gina so ede ye adwuma enti otumfo se tutu a wono na himfie ena ne chiame bafo akoto ene na pamfo ehya ase so mo nwene MPP MPP ababeduru sabrei na se wotime bie na no eka kira mo se moko na moko ekoyi no munkoyi pani a Ghanafo pe na yamfa na asem anya asem na yen yakwa ekoyi ni ayen ye pe na nnese nsunsuaso ni sei na tie de a menuanom MPP fo enkachi empani se achia na emuye echen abebuo bia na momawiase na ye wono aboa kwakuo ose ne ho nyafe nanso kwakuo ho ofe chen obi a wadi asem adifo kwakuo ho ofe echen obi a wako abatoɔ so adi ncho New Patriotic Party baabia ye gira sese no enye ehu etan party no ehwiase party na ne onyam aba form efise ye koyi obi a na Ghanafo empe na momenipa kakra bi atwa ho ahia ana no wo mope na senya nipa kakra bi atwa ho ahia ewo party nim ana no wo mopa anka it will never happen in the history of the New Patriotic Party say emre bi ana yeto aba wo man mu a ye di opaque ballot box and ye de to aba MPP and be fight here for transparency and ne yetimi enya aye boxer ballot boxer eye transparent na fei eduru baabi a wakoto aba koyi ni pani a no akoko obi ansa de agunachi obi se mato ama nipa we na metie na asem ono na mesusu se yade party ni sha ne nsa obetimi aboa yen wo mo atwa ho ahia se dabi ne yakokan e de aboa nipa foforo otumfo osei tutu asem wo kaaye no. This is the time esese yekobo na yetie. This is the time esese yekwane yesan kotie biem. Se mo nkoto aba ne mani pa Ghana for epe. Ebre yimu se wo ye MPP ni a si abontin na busa Ghana for ne se wan ana mope. Ura so dem mu a na se sofo hyenkom se yewura Ken Ohene Japan will be the next leader for the New Patriotic Party. Obi ase ye who were school them na teacher ni bi kobo yewura Ken Ohene Japan dia obi ase ye eno ne ne Ghana for ehwehwe enne se wokọ akuafo ncha na no amudi nkomo a wo mani da so yewura Ken Ohene Japan because mimi nua wono ete eye juani ewo ofuase ayire bia bato mpeso ano so no o twen se yewura Ken Ohene Japan beba no abia dwuma amana nya bia ye because asase yantam na eda ofuase ayire bia bato mpeso aso no etwa se yenya leader wo wonim de ya obema mfaso abaso eno ni ade a me no mienu ye hwehwe wo nua ka ho me soso me nua eka ho na mmom ekwan a me metimi afaso na afei ma kire wo de ye eni se me gina ha me ka kire wi na wo a wo kwa akoto aba no ekwan a wo nso betimi afaso eni se bisagana fo dodo na 2028 wo mo ena beto aba in 2024 ye de Ghana fo dodo a wo mo ye 18 million eni ye do wo mo ekoye ekoto aba 18 million mo amokoto aba edi yi pani amode ne koye no na mundru 1 million mpo. In fact na mundu 500,000 mpo, na mundru 400,000. But muna mukoyi ya na mode baye ena dodo ne se yempe no ye na to nchen. Now ebere na sanso ababiem se san koyi nipa foforo fa ne bra. This is the time yewura Ken Ohene Japan ono na Ghana fo nyina ne mugidie because mo hwade bia esi in the history of the New Patriotic Party eduru baabi na sese ye beto aba ewo manyimu a in terms of tribal politics na NDC for adwuma tribal politics na NDC for adwuma yewura kufo nom eba ye nom hwedi nom se dabi say ya the South tactics way ya kase di shankofo ya ye ntimi because they are the masters of Saudi no eti yewura kufo ene na pamfo etna se din say look Ghana no amanfo guso omusua de amanfo guso etene amase eti mayemfa bibia ye betimi atwro ede ato Ghana ni nanim eti ya ne kasa wie kra no ye ni wona ye kwa obetimi akoso akan yanum asem no ahunu se ye party no ene betimi aboa no eti MPP party ene de manifesto ede baaye eti MPP no targete womo akọ school na womo ewonte ase se womo betimi afa sankofo no so na womo ekan manifesto no wi a womo so ne afoforo akodi nkomo na afi party no asetre na nka ye koyanim eti ebeduru baabi no na ye to aba ewo Ghana ha anye ye kura no all the tertiary institutions ewo Ghana ha nyina no ukọ eye baabi a polling stations ewo ho nyina na MPP edi nkunim in 2024 MPP lost all of them enti eye bibi na eka kire wo certain enipa bi a wo hia wo mo no wo mo ya yira ebre so ayen kwoto aba efama yewura Ken Ohene Japan na ono na Ghana mabunu ono na Ghana mrantie ono na Ghana mbabawa ono na Ghana nkokra ne mre wanyina no aginidi enra pani bi be ka asemi wa hose say me de me life me de me nkwa ena me de beto ma yewura Ken Ohene Japan abeye president wa Ghana ha meye efise se me yewie na menni ho a minim sa papa no ewo ennepa wode ebeboa me mma So people are ready to sacrifice their lives for you Raken or Japan to become president. So we are MPP delegate. Bibia ni wa ubetimi aye se nipa we obeboa wo mo no akoyi obia sankofo epe ye Raken or Japan ene sese okoto aba no ema no na afei Ghana fo nso so ato aba e de ama the new patriotic party. Ye fra me Mr. Nko me da me ho aba me ba me ne Albert Asumani political za and afei eye Kwame Agyapong prempe etnase na yesinkonwa di nkomo ama bibia ayekama sin No Pein ye kan senia etie. We are on.
Akwado defi wa mejan wonti man cha makre efira adwenwen ko an adwenwen ba sa o kan okra na ye anawa kan ko akwado o kan okra na ye papa efira o manwa ye ti obi e hye nanum a wo yama obi e wo mpensisi sa nipa no wo ye anawa ye oyo ye papa oyo se nipa nipa minya se nipa tram fi aka mepe o pani bi wo manwa a wo bia bi enwuma ebi wo asenfosu ebi wo tema motowe san nyuma wa bie na se no kwa de o mo nane nade san nyuma na wa bie na enipa nko a wa fon tuon ka boso bia ye nipa nko empim tumienu ami yi masombo mo man ka me busa o se nipa be pan so kan ho asam sa no we fie wura enipa me kan ho asem ne ho no abokene de akompre ko Agyapong na asem na me kan akom ne chemu be bia me di mro betu bia no mo kan ho asam wo ana kwajo yampe presidential candidate bia na mo ye obia obeji tumi no etime be yo man Ghana yie no man afa ne ntima pa afra enti Ghana fo esu a wo su afamfo no su a wo su na se akompre ko Agyapong ana mo nto abama na delegate me na ngofo e be fi da yi wo nyina so o beto abama akompre ko me to aba no ama na papa ya bo tie kire ha madam fi oyo mi no mo nya kasa a mo nya Japan so o beto aba ama ona bo ken ohene Agyapong enipa be 15 o mo nya delegate kan hinti we aka we timini na no enwo ni faso mo mi nya kan hu mi fa tuminu ense ohene kan Agyapong sa na ono no ma no woni mo gigi se de ne ba o ma be to afa ne ntuma pefra ama nyuma emebu ni emrante ni maba wanya bi nya no bia be nya dwuma ye ama o ma nya somdue
minianum Ghana fo minianum MPP fo minianum MPP delegates semwa mu hu sini no we kire se yeto aba no e de ma Kennedy ohene Agyapong na obetumi di nkunimdie no abre MPP fo esan se ekuafo se yentoma no edwedifo se yentoma no school fo se yentoma no police fo se yentoma no lawyers fo penasem soldiers fo se yentoma no no mo penasem akoya se Ghana henyina Honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong ni dia no bia ebo. The voice of the people is the voice of the Lord. Inti misremo emre ne so a muma yenkambom ni yentoma Honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong. Order number 1.
peace shalom
Vote Ken Ohene Agyapong, number 1 on the ballot paper for NPP presidential primary.
But the whole day more dolo.
Our door.
Lam crama copomo.
Let me bad kuchia day.
Yes, stepmother. No, ma. Then I for too much.
Mebede, Elena Kele Jojosa, SNM.
And I can't do.
And you bet 31st January, Keleno delegate on about the corner. Flag barrier. Wow.
Yes, to better than gets to me.
Yes, say I'm a Glonamo. Because I think I can walk to America Congoyole, Ketofi, the View Katam, market women, churches. I see a Messia Mebeno than America Pello, America. I'm a second lady on Agyapong Goa.
Kennedy or Agyapong. The last time me markets no ideas. Number 2 obey Kennedy or Agyapong. Number 2 obey Kennedy. You must say, La Bear Macana Madacone.
Kennedy ohini Japan. Kennedy ohini mebe. Jagbagba na da David tukuyo kata obe na mda ko Kennedy ohini Japan.
Now,
Elle number 1. Elle abena. Bibla krabe. Ahmed beto de sia nya pe uli do de sia de ma o lesese. The voice of the Lord. The voice of the people is the voice of the Lord.
the voice of the people is
the voice of the Lord.
The voice of the people
is the voice of the Lord. Yatai, les soga kopele voter region biame. MPP tokata. Delegates tokata. No, me lebe mi ba the flag barrier. Yata me siya me nemi da kona Kennedy ohini Agyapong. Elle number 1.
Vote Ken Ohini Agyapong, number 1 on the ballot paper for NPP presidential primary.
Party yedi achirache and for 8 years near yede amemoma MPP no ye nyina ye hu baabi a enema ekodu ye. Some of us nyima bebre honum si ya anye satisfied na baabi a party na kodu sisi ye no ye hia nipa MPP for benya gidie ewo ne mu. Won say abrabo a ye boy no kwaredie is very important. Nipa dodo na no epeso omuhu nipa se omudi omurehye ni mu a ni omurehwe no omunsabeka. And honorable tall among all the 5 aspirants, he stands tall in terms of everything, no kwaredie, in terms of ideas. So hweye man mu nipa dodo a omu eye djuma okrum ha no eye business no mu nyina ye. And Kamia say among all the 5 aspirants no oti business assessing omu nyina. Inti MPP delegates no dodo na nkasa so hweye ma me no ma adwadie no mu nyina wo die. Even omukrom ya ban adwuma ne omom ye offices adwuma nyina no omukra ne ma ba ko mienu miensa e ba beton. Se yesi the candidate e kwa bonti akoton o se ye candidate at least obi a oye dwadini anase obi mpa a oye adwuma bi ana obi a ohwehwe dachi bi ama ne ba no benya candidate bi a odwene enchirima ho na ne hyehyɛ ya wo no ebetimi aboa apagya Ghana ede na kosoro ye ya amanyosem because of say ye pese amamwe oman no etumpon nti say ye wo MPP a ye pese MPP etimi so Ghana sene na de Ghana kodu baabi ye he honorable tall among all the 5 aspirants he stands tall and the mame.
It is a enipa 5 hour contest for the New Patriotic Party flag bearership now. Honorable Ken Ohini Agyapong at the Mubako. It's answered the messages no the banina messages are resonating with Ghanaians, especially with his job creation agenda. And Mabu Bebre and area school Motifia Munya Jumanye. And so Honorable Ken will share the track recorder and Nipa Watimia form or Ghana ha Juma is over 7,350. And it says, "Any pay your man of coin as oba, be you see Ghana resources are obetimi create a new bebre sector by sector. There be a set of can so share the industrialization agenda or the banner. Young Kasaya group products here, I say, Yenuma, Yedia, high coconut, kube, abro, and the Sanyo Mano, Ninano or far or show. How many products bet me and a few, for instance, you find say kube, once you dig here coconut oil, you the year kube a sugar, you the kube a flour, you the kube husk and your fertilizer. At the same time, you know, you the husk and also a generate a year ropes. You bet me use at the Ayanema Bebre, and to win in the NCR Honorable Ken, the Niabresa young for the New Patriotic Party. A man no media any moon of a party in the 2028 election, non called to me my party.
I'm not the MP of this area, but I'm some Numa and Wahanti hairdressers. Now, my mom sewing machines, and I'm Mumiano way. Mumiano away. And my best at the Pamuye. Now, Oti Madina Zongo. Na ohia sewing machine na wunuano away. Abepese Muamuko Tuaba 31st. I want you to believe in me, say, this time around, the president will come from Central Region. Choboy, Muslim, for the sake of development, let's vote for Kencity Agyapong. Obia ompem puntio and a cultural said Tutia Kencity Agyapong.
We're supporting Kencity because we are sick and tired of the suit-wearing English-speaking gentlemen who go to the UN to speak beautiful English, come back home to deliver sloppy leadership. We've turned politics into a project for self-gain at the expense of the collective good. And I think we need a disruptor to change the status quo and to set Ghana on a path to a better future. We have been walking a certain path for so long, it has been unhelpful, and this is where we draw the line. It is the person that recognizes that and determines to chart a new path that must be given the support, and that's why we're supporting Kencity Agyapong. Saying that I have been there, I've been part of them, I'm part of the failure, but I'm saying that before I die, I want to be part of a project that corrects the wrongs of the past. So it's not about being self-righteous. I'm not accusing anybody. I am saying that we have done enough as politicians in this country. It is about time to change behavior and to do the heavy lifting and the things that are required to change this country. And I see Kencity Agyapong having the character to lead that kind of change, and I'm happy to support him.
How different is he from the regular politician?
I think Kencity Agyapong is different in many ways, and characters like Kencity Agyapong, they come once in a while. You have Kwame Nkrumah. At the time he got to Ghana, it wasn't as though the lawyers of my tradition were not interested in independence. They were, and indeed they were in discussions.
To instill any hope now. And that is why those of you following Bawumia, you must know that Bawumia will not be a good candidate for us this time. Only Agyapong of the promising Ghana for Ghana for Ginedi. And before Baba power be yet the promise be the power. Bawumia ni promise be or the Baba Ghana for Ginedi. In fact, Bawumia or promising milk crowd to school for Ghana for Ginedi. And this is for catching kind of force or bois. Kind of from a this is ready. But I can assure you, the era Kennedy, Casse, Abranti, be a do 18, or better car, and I said, Obenya car, kind of from a Kennedy. Why am I saying this? Because Bawumia did not deliver on most of his promises. One village, one dam, anya you. Or no one go judge na. One village, one dam, anya ye. One constituency, 1 million, anya ye. Palugu Dam, or what studio, we can say it is NPP's flagship program, and not Palugu Dam for anyone. It was problematic. Okojina kept because God promised a new harbor to be built. No promising airport to a Cape Coast. Yeah, the Nabu Kojina Hoka say, you know, correct. It has any home. It didn't happen. Okojina, you Sarabutu. A year in Kramopenny, and then promising to say,
how many times do you go to the gym?
Arabia, and it's Obabi see a medical university. We are 42 senior high schools. Amagana. It never happened. How many times did the hero Bawumia promise people? He promised Ghana heaven. He promised a good economy. As we speak now, if Bawumia and Timika economy wasn't beyond Ghana for, in today, I can't Ghana for you. And that's why I'm saying MPP acquire your first papa one. You're promising kind of for baby. Some promise no you're about me to me yet. He can't, because even if he makes it, nobody will believe him. But you are Kennedy. From the time of your politics, everything he has promised, he has delivered. I did you about promising the Pia would deliver. And now you are not primacy or promises say. And best you are one of the trouble Cassia Diamano or by your factory Diamon. Many will say, what cut a short a quarter top and Sassi the Bray voter region because they voted for him massively. $1 million ethanol factory or voter region after his promise. Just after the campaign, Lucy and one call, no start here, no for me idea, and no diaquages are sent a factory, he has cut the short, and the $36 million ethanol factory is being started. Many can say, and was I cut the short, our central region. Yeah, obviously the largest pharmaceutical company in Africa. It's happening right now. He's cut the short today because Central Region was also a base that supported him. So anytime Bianwa Papa Oba make any promise he delivers on his promises. The question is, if he said you lose you mama bayi, if I'm told what is saying clamophobia babontia bekase, you know you say yan tuaba amabaunia. In fact, some of the clerics are even openly campaigning for Ken and openly saying they don't like Baunia. Not because he's a Muslim or not because he's not a Muslim, but because one should say, why one crowd they cannot identify with him. What you say? Kusasi, phobia pia bonjaka say, only a mistake in Jaffe, but Tom Baunia. One more, a quarter, aba 555. Yeah, Kennedy Numia 0, and was slim home. Yeah, but 2 men, 1 2 0 by if I'm a child. What is all about a Picasso no? And you be a Santa region for all about a Picasso, you know, you see Anto Obama, you rebelliana, if I'm a child, Busha for Miss Remo 2 million here. Nasabi. Say quiet da eta ne kwansanya ade nyano o mo sabi no se ye fa so ye ka so bia mo fa ntebe.
All right, welcome back. Ebraso say yesin konwa na edi enkomo. Medical culture say Albert Asumani politicals are atna say sa enso so na miankasa menua Kwame Agyema Prempe wono nso so asanteman dishye asante hene dishye on TikTok. Watna say ya yebedi enkomo elfidim ha. Na medical culture say yewra Ken on Agyapong on Ghana of wedding komo bebrebe san komo no ane ye ba bedie ebre so a wo a wutie ye na ohwe ye so be ma akwan no abem na afa ye din komo e ma bibia ayekama na ye mfa se da piesie e ma tabia takum ye memedro se o ye be ma ba bia to adro bia do ani chirem asme pe tabia takum wonsa eka bia tafre eno anu no bedu anwumre no be se bibia ayekama abusua meda se wate ase sa na mom se wo pedodo atu aton a Freni ni nkomo e wo 0243 686861 0243 686861 na fe onso nsa ebeka edro ni bi papa na menim se okan ho dada e wo Man FM so eno wan krapompune mante mo afei ash 101.1 enso so esom ena afei eye 90.1 eye nap radio fifini mante mo no so esom a okan ho ewo ho afei Facebook ene eye YouTube enso so eye net2 TV GH net2 TV GH okan ho ma o messages ahodo ni nyina no enhya ase mfa ho emra ye beje bre na afei yakan ni nyina ede ama CJ Winters ejinem ede ama Sabatori afei ti obeba na obekenkan ni nyina sa enso so and you can also send us your messages via the WhatsApp number 0240550899 na ye din komo eho bibia ebeye kama ye frame Mr. Inkum abedwafo atenase ya ye ba bedin komo eofiduem ha elia wote se na nabi ebiebiem ama wote allegedly enti enoa eno mpanifo mama akwaba
Eja ye dia Mr.
political za
Mr.
bibia ekoyie de
oh nyame adom
na ofugu ikura wo di tiwe se obeka se bibia nkoyi anka menjindi
oh bibia
because sa fugu wei time na nado danko akufo-addo abudu ene andanefo waka wo mu bom se ken asante hina dawroma waka wo mu bom ema nije baaye no fugu wei bi na no hye
na ye wei ni fita na no hye
se ba ne tesha ne de na ye disi
minso ro a be play or background ntiro minso di we chair me
Yeah.
Mimi dey na background ntiro wa hu me ho.
Oh nice.
Me da se bizaku.
Fugu ankasa.
Se eba fugu dia me yi lawyer kwaku amoda na me yi wa na fe me so maba
Samu
ai
uyi me
o na se na
fugu ya odi tiwe yankwara
na watwe mu fugu ade ba ye de se na ye obi hu ye na obi za ya as income be and skin na not yet
Right.
I have for the enemy na what the buy na we so ye papa
okay
wow sha
okay no ti abani say dia na fabre na ene se eba na sa nana ese se
na ko shikaka
Me ntia mu chika.
Okay
right.
na ye no
Boss. Yeah.
nana bibia akode
Boss yet a posse twa kokro.
sawo akode wo ho wo dia akode na ba
Ba wasaba.
eno ano no me we se ne awon soso no wa gigi aginamu ya we no tesha no otimi se we no ye New York and San Juan Casada.
So we no meti e no so mo ye nimienu na Trump de baako ana no so de baako
Yeah. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, no doubt.
Maybe I feel myself ho ye de.
Yeah,
say e ho ye de awo tanesi ho.
Alright, you ba you say yeah.
Eti ye shey de na ye hia ye bedi nkomo na afi ya to aso akwanem. Ma me chance ye enfem free political za enchen. Menim say ye raken ohine Agyapong sabre ne campaign no wa konfinfini mantem nso so asan abafie ya che say otimi say papa na dwuma a wabɔ no every constituency ewo Ghana ha has been able to touch the grounds of that constituency. Nti papa na bo adwuma papa na ensema hodo ene nkoma a one Ghana for through the New Patriotic Party delegate edi emu obi atibie no enya asem keto akra eno ho nkomo ane yensu yebedi awie na afa ya to aso akọ yenim opani ma me hyase efiri ho na yen
Mr. Medase na ansa na me hyase no won se nra me ka kire o se enne eye ye maame ne yenu aba honorable Abna Osei Asare
okay
MP for Atiwa East ono ano sai chairperson for Public Accounts Committee and then the birthday
okay
na awie wo hwew osisi ni pensa tembia no omo ye park meeting kra na ne phone da ha na wo hwe si ni pen
so no wa besi ni pen wa ha
papa
nim said their atmosphere
enti awie mi gina Kencity Media na mu ni lawyer na mu ne si ni pen crew ni nyina dear man happy birthday
okay
Mr. Are you fully connected
we know
enti
the birthday no so no me so me dem ho agim
eno ano no
nti we hwe ya maame abra sare na odi the cake ama no ahu na odi maame anesa beka
eno ano no
eti honorable awie ya ba happy birthday nyagopon ka ho na weekend is dey be pass through na I said I be wish you happy birthday ankasa mizenkum be da se yen hwe honorable Ken ne campaign 2025 I far form I think somewhere September there about ana omo pick form no me bibia na ya file na say campaign no ni pompon so no ene ho after vetting and balloting and everything on wa babon toa akọ 274 constituencies across Ghana aka constituencies mienu pe na wa wie ni nyina na mesenku dewu honorable campaign now mounted this time no na amma enipa bebre ka se primary cdn ke ko campaign ya na ye party for na ehiesia nkofo bi honorable say no MPP delegate no oye Ghana ni after primaries obeto aba after primaries ye besa akoye campaign enti ade na men kan chen de metimi aye se me be di president so honorable candidate want to limit his campaign message to only the party now person what chiro say party ni de the first hurdle kese ne pa we ni be cross no the 2028 election enti kodu ho ade na Ghana for beka na won so I delegate no call house to house de na obeka kire won crofo enti dey so honorable bie na nisu ade ho ankasa owo odi party for the emo no the Ghana for the emo na you see party for delegating as conduit say monfa message ni nko that means I go meeting aka kire say honorable Ken nyame ya adom na say 31st January owi ni wi a manifesto committee ebete wadwuma ebe emre pa
boko
because eniema omde be chiro manifesto ni nyina honorable Ken de agu hodada I just a finishing touches in the be ka ho na free other sectors bia e bia on shedan touch on bebre no de bia but do one there honorable manifesto no he is even the working manifesto
perfect
because kasa no kan niama eno kwa no me hu campaign message e chen no it manifesto the be mere formality say as I say ye na ye launch na Ghana for we say ye dia good paper so it's honorable Ken from the agric sector Mr. Nkum niama se si a me di mani ase so pa say honorable Ken e be di president me kwa akoye bi pa ye di kan ya bro me kwa akoji asase se me na wasase wa ahaf ana me san wo bi nso asante achem abro no de me do bi pa because honorable me say bro no apart from banku ne nchire no sa ya de ye niama bebre amfa so wo so a industries ehia abro as their raw material na oti hapa na se obi ekokra ekogbemi if you abrochi the bro say gidia na je say Ghana ye wo asembo ne po ankasa
obube
ai oti ase ekogbemi a ye wo school ni efre ba ku bi yo ba ku bi akese ye frɛ no capital letters
me na me ye frɛ no
obrayo enti ye wo school ni efre no capital letters and e go ni efre no small letters oti ase sa de we Mr. Nkum ye kra na obi akwa bro akwa bibia se fe no conflicts nso ye ade a ye bro ya na de ye flakes e de amaw
yeah
but enam say ye no ye nhedanya leaders a omo ye that way we don't want to use the word
practical
like leaders a omo na ka form I say all the time omo need the realm it's the basic thing no omuhu but ho ene Ghana ya bedu sese ye hia or the saying rocket scientists bi anu aba be bi amaye what I say ye sane onamo no abokan abru banche kube emo or the saying
sweet
potatoes ya chili chips Mr. Nkum
French fries
yes na ya KFC mu akọ import de aba Honorable Ken say bayere it means store bayere for 8 months with the technology one the business partners I discover just build warehouse put blowers inside now engine team store your bayere for 8 months na misenkum say free the na nanon person who or enya opani and as a leader be and otimi store bayere for 8 months my misenkum anka me sure say bayere kuafo no anka ba na so omaye so proud of Adwuma omoye but ask yourself how many of them are proud of Adwuma because at the end of the day about best 60% of their produce post harvest losses p because a kwan cry e dey kwa kofa e bayere na ba no e kwan ne nye
na say
enti etu bayere ni abodi papa am na tu na nipa asoa ne de begu kwa ho ni ahyehye ne nsu otobo no na wie ehye no na eye nden na apro enti be ba no ye biemi abayere no okoba bi obsesa bayere na wudo se mia na to na mato atwene tikakra obenya na abetim dia bafie no dia bafie ono aboken se ye ba beboa sa akuafo no na omobre anye kwa and bayere no kra no if akuafo no so pe kra na they will buy it from the farm gate and give them very good price transportation of the yam and everything kra enye omuka now at the same time say yam chips na in the form of potato na and ukoba bia restaurant bia ye cheap potatoes amwa we no honorable can say we have to reorient ourselves and localize our own economy nka say okondo potato chips na wanya bia we bayere na nsoro kokoba and esunu de deba bayere ni potatoes ni nyina ochia we say ketchup we ni chicken na person de we a utimi bre ma na ye kama ubiza na nati he ya what you say ofi US buy wanya potato bayere ya no worry
yeah
what you say enti no ye betimi aya ma na ye yie asan I export isi ba bia asem no hye no enye de ye di wokrum hanumpu ba bia asem no hye no eye say ye export it because if your economy is import driven and debia no oboka but when you are able to export more then you are going to get more foreign exchange to come and balance your trade and the mama your dollars and seven so etimi den I stable because yes is $1 and their cold balance akota de sa na yenso ye tam ye seed no de aye adwuma ne akoton de akoje dollar ba because okrani ni ade na oye no onfa dollar na ekoba fuo ye nyina be isu seed na emom ye koton de a you have hard currency ye de abafie wode no to nchen Mr. Nkum
yes sir
kubei a o American kota na de ayi lime agum na wanom me say honorable Ken kube ehun sama wokan ayade a atoma sumwa I always think say enti sa nioma we nyina wo ho na efititi ya di kube aye yakoye nima ye kube cake ya chi sichire ni ya twetwa kube afra ya dwe banchi akrakuro eni kube a cheke ye di kube aka ho and no idea ye di ne enum ya without any thinking about in industries in process e betimi process kube and then honorable Ken akama yate asasa wakan wa demonstrate or the coconut sugar actually amanipa tasting edibi am you say coconut sugar say or the coconut flour aba be chere say kube etimi de flour etimi de brodo and then Russia Ukraine war by say oh your flour fi Ukraine by intimi ma ye kube e wa ha e betimi de flour e de didi
yeah
na wiye so na Russia Ukraine war no Nigeria and other countries do here flour de bi so ayenso yefia akoton bi amom
kube ya wo kan hu na eda video eda TV so
kube yo
ya ebinom ede abia adwuma ede ma afoforo
me say
na yen yete ha ya kube no ye bo ne ye we ye de anka atwede gum no nom we pe ne ya
eno ano no ope efi pa egu atomic junction sisi am senku mudu wa oni me fi kon kube ya bo no ne hu no
yeah
sa ne hu so na bo kan ka kire say sa de ne ko etimi ye fertilizer fertilizer no and say
look at what is happening
coconut juice
and to say if you have a leader who is telling you say to mame
we
na membe we now so party ni nya adwuma we bi na ye
and say ye go team ni aka
o benya bi aye
and e TV
yes
it is hard we obi hia a master's degree
there be
say a oil
nangwa na esone kama
kama
just look at
it honorable Ken ka just say so for kube nko a You who ye coconut juice, coconut oil, no way, the year ropes. Coconut husk, no. I am more worried than I have for the anacono. Husk, no. Almost the year ropes. I just a rope see. Ye oko haba kese ya ye de anchor ships na ye teacher kese ni nyina say e kube ni ye di yo nsenku kube enti say wo leader o ti say na say honorable Ken ahu say kube uko western region na nsenku abusu say chapo
yeah
utimi kanto kwa wo community bi kube ni ye de bebo ye tutu kube bo sa because odane na ni kube ni ogu
yeah
sa kube ya juicy awie ya fa ni duane no adi no the duane no eye dryer ye de oil ne husk no ye de fertilizer na fertilizer no enye so obi na ka che ono abokanu ono ankasa a contracting nipa ewo western regional omudi kube husk no eye fertilizer emma cocoa board edi dua cocoa ewo Ghana ya na ye ne nam ne hwehwe MPK fertilizer na kube ehono wo ho coconut milk milk ya nkofo anoma coconut milk dekwa
hwe nipa dodo a wo mo ewo company we mu hwe every line we nipa omuguo ya wo mo ye adwuma saade we ye ntimi nya wo ye man mu
yetimi nya say
kudru ni pe
eya dia a chese o sha na okoma dohwe inda ade owi misenku se uwo leader a wotimi ede saade we eye adwuma na wamma level playing ground na wamma or they said the enabling environment for the private sector who investors hwe one thing na emma investors enko country be so apart from say a political instability you also look at the track record of the leader of that country near how are you friendly to the business community
now one say kra IMF World Bank Group near womo ye say they are speaking to leaders of various nations
yes
omo ni omo e kasa abi near that so ne say omo pese omo chance na omo de risk investors well because omo timi take decision bia because omo nti investment asinti na ye den because for nom say ena ye gitum ne ye san wie na sika na ye mfamra no IMF sika no say omo branch omo anya
masa enti when ni ade a esese ye nyina akora no ye ma ye ni koso say investor no oba na say system no e conducive for investor ni say on for sika no meto ho na sika no nsase nya adwuma e minu mi enu na lawyer moa de sai bi be consultant e bi be engineers e bi be factory hands e bi be accountants e bi be PR adwuma bebre na nipa enya bia de aye factory a ye hu TV so Mr. Nkum see de ne setup and I said the organogram mo kirew na e kire nipa ye adwuma o company no mu a bisa won say if we have one of this we are not even talking about one district one factory I'm talking about one region one factory na her region no factory setup say a nipa saying na for adwuma not to talk about even I was say outgoers no because we the omo ye adwuma factory no but enkrofo so na edua kube no eden ate a transport e de akọ factory ho enti haulage companies try mu nyina so benya adwuma eden aye
drivers
Misenku, o share the value chain na just say ni nyina ye leader baako ni vision Honorable Ken on Agyapong. Why can't we support him? Anopena me catch am over say party no pe power e dia ye bibi sebi ye nye power ne bo box and fan shemu ntra so ye je power ne dia developing country no na wo obi a o power ne je easy mawa anka se ba now anka se MPP fo nyina ahia kra wo Honorable Ken fie ba now na ko bo na chidom say wona Ghana force yam fa ankoje power no
omo kase cha ye nto aba bia mom ye mfo Honorable Ken
me se ka ba now de
ye nkoto aba nko haye
anka ye an company fo ni nyina anka ma start develop 2028 manifesto nanka 31 January kra no enye mere formality acclamation ye ka fa ma Honorable Ken Agyapong because he has given us superior message. I am still thinking, sir, is somebody thinking, say, of what proper and better message on our book in Japan?
Nobody.
Enti we dia misenku essential delegate nyina do ma etwoma dwen to say so your polling station chairman na why wa dwen say 2028 obeye adwuma de aboa party na ba power adwuma edi kan ese so yen so okoto aba ma wo na boko en Japan na wadwuma obeye no enye mre mfa ma wo because misenku so hwe honorable body a ye di eye threats e di ayefu bi esemi fu bi esemi sa body
yeah
body what you say enti atare esemi any body ani pagina sante achempa say ye twitwa sa body enu yi ana ye wo sa idea ni say ene ma ekoso o TV su yi ye nso ye ba be yi bi e de body e develop e di bia be ye threats bi bia ye kentenum ene ntare Zenkum anka export be okum ha through body no you have no idea but idea be bia make say empanifo say ebe aye dem wi ase nyina ne say achia na emuye enne no achia but emuye ono abuka na som otene no na wo be bia ni pani hwe nhoma aye twe fi body mu body dua na si ho na wo twa body na fi so wa kodi no ni dua no when ya adia raw material no eye na kura o because okueni no twa na ni body en kura wi a wo san twitwa mu basa no wasay no and when the catch us say Bible say for lack of knowledge my people perish. Sana ye nyina ye ho akire nkura se na nimdi a ye ninti a etwitwa bode se nyankopon se ma chewa de fire di ade ne dindi e wo ho ni enim ene ono aboke na sedan kan nyame se wo disa asuma semi e bi ama ono aboke wo se wo de asem na hinta nyansafo ni wo yi a kire nkwakoa ni bi no ono aboke na Japan a wo de ba abedum wo man Ghana etu de tra ho na ye wani su nyansafo ono aboka ne kita Ghana dache na ode ba na ye nyina ye beso ne mu ye beboa no ama na ye adwuma no ama ono aboka abeye an example in Africa and the world say leader bi ba ya wotumi abeboa ne manfo aye adwuma ama ne manfo de anigye ne odo edi nachi misanku mesi 31st January no say a bond no see and non so ko na say yes aye announcement say MPP for akoto abawie ni ebobo so no honorable Ken no hina Japan ana wawi ni a wadi kan a ubeti momome e was street so enya MPP for Ghana the announcement will liberate the spirit of Ghanaians ebema Ghana for who say sa anidaso eba untumi enya anidaso bia in our current dispensation apart from honorable Ken Japan go be Ghana dre unia ofa John Dramani Mahama e pa na ehu ye
this is crowd the dollar no crowd the omu dey na bar stops
me say crowd na
for $6
enti say under ofa John Dramani Mahama no ye twan ase extra time bi no obo enti nyina de ye ma no mura no omonko na emom John Mahama chi ni asem no John Mahama chi enu ni asem no and Ghanaians are not ready to rescue the future of this country after John Mahama. Into obia dwan ko so say ye fi John Mahama wa ehin na ye ko ye obabia ye ko na hwan na de ye ko a na ye honorable Ken hina Japan na oba betu sa no edi yanim so don berema no wo de cross 31st January a wo de asa ko cross 7 December na waje power no de amay 2028 na misankum inshallah 7 January 2029 Honorable Ken Japan will be sworn in as the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Na Ghana, Yensain, Eko Jina Blaster Square. Said here, 6th March 1957, Kwame Nkrumah said, Ghana, my beloved country, is free forever. You will experience the second independence of this country, Mr. Enko.
All right, and no, Albert, as many political za, and no, we are still yes here chile na fe honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong in koma one Ghana for ediye through the New Patriotic Party delegates no and you so a you di ho enkomo e wa ha already my culture say mene Albert as many political zan atena say and afi minu abema Nana Kwame Ajiman Prempe Asante hene edehye kron and what na say obani me enkwani
we there yeah mera wase say kutu
say bam
yeah your friend is saying mami shasi say mera wase for akwenya and the invitation what the ya babatina afidika say so na 2 TV we are see baby 80 okukuma se ne corners bia we are see baby na obi a 80 na asa na be shasi no mami akwenya na menchia President Kennedy Agyapong. Okay. So na mache. Aha, yesi kana nyo. Tibi de meka mana ye. Amana ye ho. Mechia President Ken Ohene eke akompreko. Yemfa ne hye ho no mo Agyapong. Na machia ne hokafo yenyina ye maame a oba be ye oman ni nyina so maame. Mama Christy. Machia ono so na machia general manager or handle na 2 Kencity a friend is lawyer amo the chair on so na me am so my sister penny so I for the showdown mama Vicky D for the showdown mama eja would be enyi enfrimu emani enye onsa gokomuti mu enye de emopo ha na afi so no machia Medina executives Medina constituency executive for MPP it's a kwan am fa so mo eje honorable President Kennedy Agyapong time na oba Medina no na ya ahuwa bebre utibuso mu ye mu de BSc na akwa so eponipo organization was perfect, everything was on point. Display no jama for no motor for no ne ponko ene kwa mu fa so mu ye bibia kama ba no President Chairman Douglas honorable Mankwa Janga woman my friend Helena Sari omunyina so ene mpani for Madam Labi munyina eka ho nti ye beda omunyina se ne delegate omo Medina nyina no ye da omunyina so ase wo ahonwa ne eniji omudishia President Kennedy Agyapong time na oye homecoming return no afisa ja mami abna asare honorable Sema no happy birthday ye obeshin happy birthday pa because say onu cake ne say ti nya banku ne nkroma ne bi no so na me chere sa ene ko na if I say mami cha me TikTok team so am no mo ye dwon TikTok Aristo ene suoni pa ne Agyapong ni owusu one ene impedifo mu TikTok so ye nya ye bo adwuma ma honorable President Ken nyina no wo ahomatenta ne so nyina no e cha omunya ne adwuma pa mo ne adwuma pa omunya e body apagya president amana be kura franka no me koso no won say ye man panyina odi kan wo oman mu no okasembi say o say ogina tama Independence Square na o make some declaration one of his declaration was a black man is capable of managing his own affairs.
Yeah.
Sa capability no na enye theory no na all say the actual book mu say ye kan yeah ade no no he was speaking about say practicals say obibi ni so betimi aja abone man ho ban e de nema tutu ye amane bibia ye den akoso ewo ne man no na wo hwe kasa na o mapanyi ni kan no na wo hwe ne ekoso yi a utimu se ene ne bobra say the make an ultimacy say the man produce the bibini so bet smash one kasa na ima so na wo hwe time 1957 yenya fa hodie ebedu sa mrenti no bibini asem o kan yi no yetinya ya na ade ba kwa President Kennedy Agyapong kan ya me dese o say record o pese obiti no aye o man panyini dada Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ne record o set here sa Dr. Kwame Nkrumah so no so de bi na no ka say bibini betima ye den manage on one kasa ne niama enti say ye ka obi a wo ye great and say good manager dia na che say obi a wo ye bi pen o ka say me last time me ba no me bu baby ama wo kwapo etene mo bi say kwatiri kwa so obema ontoma
aya tieni
din ama me ka say President Kennedy Agyapong de onye kwatiri kwa wa ye bi pen wa manage businesses So if a black man can manage his own affairs in the air, ono na the number one person I was saying didn't know uncle maybe or mine. Because we are looking for obi a obetime dey and manage o mine no. Ebu o mine no. Edi enuma aba. The other ka say o ka say obebi enuma ya na ebinim ka say aban bi enuma. Come on, please give me a break. The way you be nyina no. Na je say enkwafo wo no mo bra no mutu anamo ebi enuma. Sa titru ni ekuakuo we nyina no mo amanone ene achichi nyina no. Honorable ni influence president ni influence okranti no. Obetwe mo nyina aba o my God.
Yeah.
Aba bie enuma no it is wako school o ubenya wo de unko school o ubenya wo de. Eno o mebia fapem enuma. Na se yenya obi a ka se yenya ma panyi bi so ma ne be ka se yeti sika so hwede en
akom de yen
sane me ya minwa be ma ka e ho asem se kube ebro body friend se e ho na mani nyina no e sika yeti so azu nyina so akom ye den e de na ye won panifo a man ni ma se na minwa le ka no aso omonan no ensi fom ene na mwem e no mutu akwase waso da na wutu na wona mwem e na wa sa wo ya no ma so na me che no but se e wo anu na panyin ni be ka no da beji tumi na obeji wie pe no onya kwotena Jubilee House na asa afide niam foforo no na ensema ne bosha wo de share Ghana man ni Ghana fo nyina no ni wure hede
afi
afida kwase we mu na eto no na we mu na eto no na enyo obi ti se president Kennedy Japan no makone factory makone nyuma ni binimu yes seeing is what believing me answer na make say me de me so me dom ana say me so me de me vote ba beta wachi no e ji say me hu ene say e kasa na obeka ne kekana me de bi tie o na mo ene me bia wa ya e kire o kasa no e be support no eno ene ma me ka say no papa yi odi say ye ma no ho kwan no me fa o my Ghana only enim for just ono kase no ma say e fie na we tie na ye nyedai ye tu ye ma ne sa konya no se ne ye wura kan say enye die momo pe na mom die o my ne pe no na mo fa ne nyedai emra would me respect Dr. Baumia do ono so abebi no wa be ne ono so betimi waye min buda min fu ana say this me toto nenuma aseda na emomu no on mine say ye ton ne mo ma omto because enema bi wona e bia wo ye ya ene oma na abode abobra so na me kan what am say eti the mine say if the our party no NDC say mo fa president Kennedy Japan bra ye beto aye dey amano minti se NDC aka se mo fa Dr. Baumia mra ye beto amane da so mo fa president Kennedy Japan me sha police fo bebrebe o mo nya bi o mo ka chem se masa o mo se o me sha president Kennedy Japan t-shirt na se ne nema egumi ka enuma mi kofie no mo the torchlight to me kam no mo se ne campaign nema egumi ka ma o mo se masa ma fa na ma de na che se chale ma ha Ghana ma fa president Kennedy Japan police fo
yeah
ebi mo se masa ma me t-shirt bi ba me ntimi hye because me a police ni
omo sha na adwo no ma hyeche
no omo hye
no mo ni nyina ene omo hye pa
me hye soldier fo ni bi any first fire service for last call me share prison officer bi o se ya se ma fa papa ya ma dia na mo haye omo ni se ewo ye wo ma omo di se nipa we e be che Ghana man se we na ye pese ye de ba o me di ye ni nurse for eka fitter for eka show we mu nyina ka ba minti so bia ka se bia mo fa Dr. Baumia mra ne yanto mane da
bia kai ono ubo ni din kra wa hwa ka mu ade e be ye ono
so e bia ni o
ba ye din o
ba o ma me no ma din komo nyina ka se mo fa papa ne mra mo fa president Kennedy Japan ye de emra na mo de ba dia emfa won independent kwa no mo se o man to aba no o mo se mo de papa we ba ye beto aba na ma mo na wano enye flag bearer keke na MPP ye hia se ye ne kwako jira ye kwako che Ghana fo ye kwako ji tumi I said 2 million per dia. Jegana force ye didn't buy a omuba trauma no. On one president Kennedy Agyapong. It's had a yen tie your my Ghana eka. The Timamufona eka say, what the papa will buy. And for one must waka say, more than buy a bed, a bed trauma. Yura, Nana, the pouch of me boom was mount. Or take a course of young as a minana. Or say, more for the Ghana for a day.
Ma yentie sa na sem na o ka kire MPP for in 2023
right.
Ma yentie ne ehwe na afi yento aso.
Okay.
Po nyina zo adwene ho na kwan ya wasa o party po no ho se ye nyi nipa mada MPP ano mu ye ma nipa na Ghana po nyina zo adwene ho na o nwene Ghana de ho se de momo pe no party no ya wasa o party po no ho se ye nyi nipa mada MPP ano mu ye ma nipa na Ghana po nyina zo adwene ho na o nwene Ghana de ho se de momo pe no party no ya wasa o party po no ho se ye nyi nipa mada MPP ano mu ye ma nipa na Ghana po nyina zo adwene ho na o nwene Ghana de ho se de momo pe no party no ya wasa o party po no ho se ye nyi nipa mada MPP ano mu ye ma nipa na Ghana po nyina zo adwene ho na o nwene Ghana de ho se de momo pe no party no ya wasa o party po no ho se ye nyi nipa mada
eti wei eye asemo a otumfo osei tutu ya wotoso mienu na asante hina asante manwura eka kire New Patriotic Party enam na dodanko akufo-addo so se na wu koyi no onkoyi obi am na besiwa nem na momade ba akwa ma party fo ne ntiase ene se nipa na woni kwa koyi ne onkoyi enkoyi si ekoyi obi obeda party na no keke na mom ye koyi obi a Ghana fo ebeto aba ede ama no na mom wo ko na wo ko no mo onye wadwene so mu koyi ni a wo mo pe na mom koyi ma ni a Ghana fo no epe to aso
awon asema wo kan ya de mi agasa me nana miwura e kan ya wo so de ato aso se wo hwe MPP amanyo korum sisi ana ase omo pese mo chinchim nse bi mfa ne Ghana fo mpe bi pese omo de neba bata nya adwuma o te ma se ko se ni nipa bebre no obi ani abi bebe obi anu ko se obi ase ye beto ama president ke muyaya kene beba muyaya kene beba muyaya kene beba muyaya kene beba ye muyaya kene beba eti enfa woni ombe cheche we sana we du omo menti me ho asena kataase proye ne na bi omo ye bia pese omo fa de omani momo empe ebeba no omo ye den president kebeba because the voice of the people, the voice of the masses, it speaks louder than the little or the few who deem themselves to be the leaders of the party. It's President Kennedy ono na ede eba she enyu baby so I am to me just say yan penifo ni ti no omo do my Ghana se won do my Ghana so ka se won do my Ghana dia na so won ti mi do emunipa no because o ma bia ni oda otra keke o ma bia do nipa de shemu ma e ma o ma ni be de o ma but so wo hwe se President Kennedy Agyapong ti mi hwe engusie se na wo kan earlier no se ewu set mi pro bi na nipa etwetwa ku fam na kakra obenyanti na President Ken na ni nyina tata na ne raho o se eti oman pa nie na o hwe de wi a nimdie adore no nyansa adore no eni sode hu adore no no pese omwa oman Ghana e ma oman ni pa ne tuma pa infra na wanya ebi ne mo omo de bibia na omo pese minkuminya de omo bedi na ye omo de omo na omo yiri nkwa benya na ye omo de sankrofo no pese omo de omo pese papa ne because papa ne ba sika bia na omo nya di ni kwa no omo nya sika ni so omo pese papa ne beka na President Ken so de also oba obia sabe de e beka ne de adenti ne amani pa bi se adenti because of say obi selfish interest nti because we have a certain machinery say some machine we there say they call we are be mafia say some mafia time you twam o some mafia time e twam because nipa bebre no eni ati bebre so na dwuma de abie e say ye ma obi akwan e ma ne kofa koti kwan bi so say oba be wia abanu ebeji ade bi a eye honorable president kan dia afuni nsem e de koma obi ani pa no breye na wo pe party ni na wa bro ho pa na why bra breche president kan de Japan empedi fo ye omunyina e pe enyia no media ni die ma omunya media bi biara ebu obi biara na so se me kase ne wa bre wo party ni wo ye nyia no empedi fo no mo bre nyia o mo pe akunya nyina o mo mu ha no ma bre se president kan de Japan
obi ani ho obi andru sa be empedi
ye se ni ade wo no e de odie enye de ekomne e de e de no enti ni pa no wa bre odi ni sika e pia party mo pesika de amutimi ko no ho na se ono so ebi so ono so media kunya ne dia ere da bi onum kasa na ta ma na kwakọ di sika na onum so onum kasa
nipa na onim kasa no nso so no ekuta message echen wa
ekuta message sin wa no wona onim kasa no wa onim kasa no ene de o man ni ko du hefa o kasa bebe na onim no ene o man ni ko du hefa nako enkwala ya ye pija o mu a ye fa o mi ekume to 7 months 8 months company ye tu enkwala ne kwa
yeah
young lady be every officer na I'm the vice president wo
yeah
obare ebeka say what is I'm quoting her say ontimi control ran kasa poni nkrofo enehwe ne nkrofo ni bia nkasa timi bia o manu di atem so no ontimi na out emedi bonke enkasa sa de we die enye fine
onka ho asem kra
ni nyina no hwedi na say obi a oye say no edeba de na kire say nipa ne betima ya adepa honorable president me kai say na branti bi eye adwuma wa hanom obi na no ekase tia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia president Kennedy Japan eyi ledi
exactly
okache so no sane mo nye de on so me kase tia panyini na so esa say ye bibia politics ko ne ntokwa wa ko nyina no wa ko ma MPP
yeah
and so the MPP for ya okuma omiya yi no o ma etimi sorry ka say na de odidi atem o ye say please spare me the baloney please spare us the baloney so odidi atem na be me adwuma na ye na oganya adwuma enti den
na why na ya papa ye di na atem
why so na me che wona wundi atem no e dey na wotimi ye wona wundi atem na motimi ka brofo okay now it is good that we doing something better. You can't go for kese ni nyina. I don't know the side o mana ko ready.
Yeah.
So mo de mundi atem. Nipa na o kana adwene kire o say ade we ye ni say. Ye ni say no. Mo pese nipa no ka kire o so no. Watimi abie enuma amatimamfo enya adwuma eye. Wona wundi atem no. Wontimi nya do nya bia eye wo de wo ko wo busua. Ete ye hwan ana ye akonya bi ba o say ma na akonya no na onfa franka no fanko. Nipa on one president Kennedy Japan. So when I met you, eti media make say sa kube wouldn't say maybe one of the campaign recently. Body as a man name Albert no or shot idea the body
exactly. Or quad denta or fashe.
Or also or fashe. Body yo body did contemporary agushi you know. Body na haba no body no na homa na
we na won say you twa body na ne nan na esi wono ye twetwam sei atu e wo Ghana no
okay go
no say we a company e wo Uganda
Africa mamu
yes this is a company e wo Uganda na Uganda for body chen na Uganda for mu twa body chen
yeah
eti senka Uganda for the way ye no manya musika de a na chese yen no se yen ye boy won susu ye kwa akoye we a na chese yen ye osika pa because se okọ so okọ babiani na wo kohese ye twa bode e ma no sum ho a bode na duane no mpo se de sum ho na ne na ne duane de e na senka bebre
na te ye nya dikani o pese o medi o man enimu no okrasa ni mudie we nyina owo enkrofo so o mebeba ba be ni mani nyina if you say for example let me take tourism wouldn't say tourism kwano odebeto episo because we share the way traffic no etimi sim na meba hey traffic be di mo no e ko na wi na she na ma e ko no kwafet na bo heat
yeah
so na me che obi say o de ekwan beto eporo so Send a bit of one fit him back crying in Yinano. On Benya Sam boats in Swatsana, let the mother be seen to make my pack on Mocano.
What will a ferry near Dwaba? Ah, let you won't pay with then I'll pay. And then you say, oh, get a room cacao. I didn't know what can obey. Because I see on the gun of the Twemley Caddy. Now, Shema, Sam can here. Or say, and just have me can I change who say both the enemy because Yakachi as of mine. Yakachi. It is a yenya. First, the community is President Kennedy Japan. Now, of course, I'm sure you are. Do he say, oh, my own mobile now. On the swing, on the manade. Sir, and recovery. So one shall pop one only read me to a master who catch it in the way I catch it. Will be any more by Channel. Yeah, because try any abedan in Chinese. You better not person that lost here. No, yeah, it is a your opinion be saying as Okrasa and Yenana. Or was a young man as Akunyamo. Young fa, what would do on my gun a biarano? What would do to need your true any delegates? Delegates. So ufa o my so odo my Ghana pa na person who say Ghana dani say no because of the abroche be Ghana ya ye nim ko de bebe yi o person Ghana dani abroche pa dia e na mesero say ma President Kennedy Japan kwan no timi den o timi effect emedi party ne because say onya bedi party ne mpe NDC for so on beto ama e dey tina allegedly say yen you no NDC for ni bi NDC ke wura mu e dey ma MPP for ni delegates o mo tun tia Dr. President Kennedy Japan because of musuro yeah so na me chen allegedly o mo de sika e wura mu ma delegates ni bi say o mo tun tia President Kennedy Japan na say Dr. Bawumia ba dia obi amudi nge jine biara no obi biti Dr. Bawumia na say President Kennedy Japan ba dia e be ye dia mo so beti ma power. So that means that they know the value that President Kennedy Japan carries. And in politics, it's all about figures and numbers. Cross the aisle to pull votes from the other side, not from the Kaya. So if President Kennedy Japan is given the opportunity now, we are sure any other independence, you know, side. Exactly. So I'm going to mention. Now I say na course wa buy or she never course. So I'm mention. I say gold board. We nyina no. Enkosiaga. So I'm mention. I say fragandam visa no ye de adanko da do ni ye de 6 dani ye 9 ye de 9 so dani ye 6. Sane me ni nyina no. Ebe wi akiri bo se sa na omwe de omo de Ghana for ye de eji agro. So I'm mention. It is obi a ye nya president ube no kwana se wo ya de na nya obeyi wadi betru anim no watia eda no na Albert kan se mbi a kire me se ever since on Honorable Ken edi ehyiemu na one no hyase so one no a sign no ekwan ya papa ne fa so na ono ane ba Bema Kenneth nka bi a ba bi Honorable Ken abobra ababedu obehwe ne ma na chese omo de chese tributi eyibi e na ahye omoma but the kwan ono ade ne ba no kra no ebe fa so atene no woni ne ye adwuma you sit up right ma me mo ba ku bi na sin ana me ne ti wo me nyakonya ne tina sene ye bonkomo nana me mano me ne bonkomo bi eni mani na mani ma wa mama nko mani ma na President Kennedy Japan e fa afon e no de frɛ ona o de frɛ o person on finding out no kurena asem na wo kana asem no kura ewom no kura ewom on twema won ko no ayo chi no aka se no wan kan yie woni ma no ye no finding out the information that on no na on finding that e dey amame wan twema man ko etimo se eh na se yenya o man na nya papa bi se ya na ada na ye pese ye mo no chaskele o man ye nya papa bi se ni say obi okwa emisuade hu say na obetimi aboa na mo bia asset up adenti ene pese ye ntwa na ho sai ni yegofa obi a ene oba obi abetima ye ne ope oh my god obi a ye ne ope ene ababedu say yeah ene ababedu say police for air fresh ye fa President Kennedy Japan bra soldier for air fresh ye fa President Kennedy Japan bra uti
nurse for air first for president Kenbra a teacher for air first year family na say all this institutions if they are calling for one man then what are we the delegates me pamocho mo na mo ye etu ahene ni esi ahene fo so when no ya papa no mo ne ya maame no mo nyina first year fa nipa we emra adenti and we say the yen twa o no ko form all right yen ko before floor it's media me so dem libesi
all right enti Albert Asmani political za and afei Nana Kwame Agyapong prempe and ameni omo adi ahyemu a yedi nkomo awufidum ha na onim se nkomo a ye boy papa ebefie no na womo abone ahye womo ma womo adwenbone ahye womo ma bone en womo adwene bone womo pese debio mu hunu womo nko an di no womo nsoso akohia baabi no womo fa adwene enti wo wemu ena Yera Ken Agyapong, the next president of the Republic of Ghana kase enipa bia akohia abopo ya sankofo no Dr. Baumia na da wo ma no na adwe o ma fa nyina no so o mo pemmema wo ma betri aketieketi wo ma bot se me na ya do mo akọ all the various constituencies no wo ma akọ akodi anyamra nsem obehwa no na ballot box na ya swape away ni ya de ko chese adwe a wo mo efa no na mpenisi nka ye ni yi a nka wanim emmenya ye ken papa ya ye ken companies awodo bi honorable ken pese wode ebeba oman we mu wo bro bedi MPP party nanim no ebi mpe an wo mahia wo mo ebopo as usual otumfo se tutu akasa eti mamenje Albert nsoso de efa ho wo kan asem we about 2 years ago ena asanso akwa ena ababesi so eti Albert Asmani so fa ne de mra owia numbers no ene nipa yenya wo mo ya ye de akoma Dr. Baumia no ena nso ye de bi beto so opani mamintie o yanku ani
Mr. Nkum medase na wunim se anopena mni amofa di nkomo na meka che ne se this is the first time NPP for primaries not the whole Ghana are be interested in the primaries. NPP for many delegates are interested. Ghana for many NPP for interested. Ghana for eti amanone are interested.
Keenly.
Yes. What bisa on say DNT? And it is not because of anything than enipa ba akope Honorable Agyapong tia. Eka Ghana for a pen and komo to me and omu yi nipa de ama MPP a nka Ghana for aibana nko na boken ye flag bearer and mpo da because ya so nsuo aso ansa okrum ha ye hu de mu odu pa ba kwa de emu odu a ma che se eso wono na bi ana wo san abo kra kan what ya say na ono boken no o ye nipa bi a you can't just hit him. Obia oboze any empeken oboaba ko hena atentu hu bi tua baabi a osuro se ken ba be soja ontumi huri ntire bi bo agro na ye ba bedi no ye be ye bonfire ye obi aso na ho ode ahwe ne ye be ye acrobatics abi huri afaja no so enti o ma atentu hu otu o moto ne de o ma za agro we o muntumi ni bi because ohuri say ne ja no so mi say wom fire service for council na ahwe for me na just say ye share na ye share because nipa bi suban no Honorable Ken is allergic to say suban no corrupt practices and a corrupt officials ya momo officers no mo di ehonom di be pesika na de ya ne say onya sika ni wi an wahwe Ghana fo ani se mo mpa adwuma wahwe nipa ni maka che ne say you don't know what you are talking about. What business communities name abra omo complain say eniema mo ayeden mo hwe the number of taxes ayetua no port
nya sound of frabe
count tourism industry the hotel industry omo because they are paying more than 20 taxes okay omo ntia because they are no business people. Honorable Agyapong say Guta for complaining what you must say.
Because it's part of Guta.
Yes. Say market women complaining what you must say.
Because he's part of them.
Odru traffic light na say na nkofo na omo ton PK e board so omo ton ice water what you must say because he's been a hawker before. And one sorry no be Agyapong all of a sudden he has gone through the mail. Enti oye multifaceted. I just say ideas for a lot of sectors. Enti some can be na no can be bia na onim ne oka. Ana nkofo bi nso de adwuma na ede show mo nsa no. Yama na adwuma na no aka chere yiri say ene nkwan mo be hwam. Because oba be diga na sika. Enti nya adwuma na obehwe swaye. Ghana fo hu say ba bia Ghana aduru ene no. Yehia ogifuo bi te say Honorable Ken Agyapong. Obi a usu a oti usu ase. Obi a ohu obre a ohu say nipa obre. Obi a say adwadifuo eho kire mo a otimi ko president o ka kire mo say no eniema no mungugum.
Yeah.
You some people be afraid taxes say nuisance taxes. Mama obi adwuma okrom ha ase oye nipa bonefo.
Yeah.
Now obekona GR officials tituom nkofo adwuma amom no manim.
Aso no mbi adwuma no.
Misenkum country ben ye harass the private sector and as the business people like because they are the engine of growth. Se omo ni ho a obebre aban adwuma e Ghana ha yesen. Any pay adwuma ha government any power employment in the working class in this country no omo do 30%. Private sector no na absorb all the nkofo na omo ye adwuma say and you are still not making the way no easy for them. As a there's not like enabling environment, and I said the playing field is always not level for them. And you know, I'm bread and so much me I survive as businesses. This is the first time in this country a businessman has been bold to stick his neck out to say, I want to take the highest office of the land. And make sure say, monsono minima relate ye na monyuma amoye no ya kire abanya se aban say ye business. And no Honorable Ken ka say he's coming to run the country like he's running a business enterprise. As I said Ghana timi ye investment onya ho mfaso. There were state institutions who are okay, they are non-profit making, but some of the state institutions too are profit making, but they are not making profit. We have to make sure say we won't make profit. This now boils down to good leadership. Sa leadership no Honorable Ken Agyapong EPA MPP delegate at say ye man sa akonya no na ono on ma me MPP franka no no the franka ni pia bontia ni e be hwese enkrofo ebe to ama no anomo ntoma no esa say ya onye franka na kra no enkrofo gina ho omu gina pon na chi bom say MPP delegate betie Ghana fo ne no ma be party pro no up to abama Honorable Ken Agyapong a Ghana fo so be bad party num no omu nyina didi na 2028 no yakoto aba no awini ni say boom Honorable Ken aba be di person
and then me call office bi na abrantie bi nyankwa ni me di nkomo. In fact, na me shechenti no ohumi yi.
What there?
So later na ye di nkomo a wote na say Mr. Nkum me help out and no better me ncha ye di nkomo. O se hwe se yama na akwa se oman we na yetimo no. Obi ko school a okwa ba be bokro no. Because se wo da abusuam na wo na wako school adu animu na wunya adwuma se twan wo na abusua na sede nyina eti automatically ema obeye kromfo because one year antics bia nwurawura ba bia ntwi ba bia bibia mpia wanim begu ase eti ama wo mo aye nyina ya kromfo eti we need a leader obetimi bia nwuma ema wo wako school wan ko school so benya biaye na masebe atekro no so automatically because emete ho no pressure bia ni me so frifie pressure be enemy so from Mabusium, pressure be enemy so from Asori, any other places are. May Korea Sika Wadumam Sadia Kwahin.
Mr. Nkum na
and let's say crampana cry day because who got chimpana as I say only be cool.
I say a investment amoy. Investment amoy.
As I say a man in a Jumaye. So no.
Future leaders. That is the only investment that una sign ya no start
na
any shape
so put ususu but elsewhere enya sanity because oba no so ya adwuma bi Erika mo bre o mo nko masemu
me say abrantie bi na enra na oni medi nkomo na wo ka say eyi lady ni ne bon nkomo say enra ya ohia me na apese oni me kompam ana so nso enra ya ohia me na apese odi misika
apese atomi
That's a good one.
Send your own best or the baby called the iron and member Jimmy. Because I must say, Ghana, no, I said, oh, why not pressure be at down so because who need any das will be.
And then almost I might say, I will be brain up where I say, Uku Square there or say, yeah. Projected and say, when you go school, say when your office, you must say, office.
As I one could be crying.
It is a one could be crying. And Ocha, a mama say UK, US, and you know, oh, mama go school will be and your office is one of you. There be no film. It's a client would say, yeah, drive was street in this year, you road this now. We black what tapping into that theory, no, and all they added is just practicals. So I'm a channel. Now, they are making it more than Obi Crop to office. Yeah. It is a leader be no because say, oh, baby, you must walk school, no so DNA. Wow, also school because Obi on my Kumasi magazine. What do you say? I'm going to build this Tesla and this animal never will. As you depend on a classroom there. It's going to little push. Dear, when you know, because I was actually. Now, I say one go school in Tino. That's I said, and no
government is even investing in that area.
There be
some magazine, one magazine, no government is even, I mean, Obia Fasobia,
SSA, what Tias, one and more rabbit in their board. But you see, I'm say, and be penning for your mono no, a monine cafom. A monine cafom in the sense, and near me Kosovo form, and near my gun the ordinary Ghanaian Nihiano. On TSU, and nothing I will be an agent say, will be within our IMF from Marco Cambro. Oh, some mentality, no. So we'll lead the Ukita some mentality na Ghana for bebre. You see, I did occupy ha any policy transplant. Say they were called, oh, America. You see, the American economy, the European economy, it is different from the Ghanaian economy. Yeah. It is all called for Adam Smith economics, you know, at the back Ghana.
Service.
Not as I said, no, we say open book from the ordinary Ghanaian. Oh, we live in a country will be 1,000 Ghana cedis. The empire bow all night, 1,000 so the Bay Juba. And people don't even see, say, okay, how can we even help these small and medium companies near how almost to me a survive it? And Nana will be German so. I want friend incubator, man. I'm a friend incubator, man. And I'm saying, incubator, they say, hospital, they consider be incubator, you will be book. And I'm just saying, I'm not saying, no, no, book can do also by baby. Who hears a good as why incubator? And I'm saying, there be says a factory, I incubator, or Kubedia. Walk school, uncle school, but me abukube.
Mimpono, I want to be on the field. Na menko bwankasa body company. Na me debiano ewo.
Now you field manager.
Massa. This is what we are looking for.
Any part you ready sell be ye adwuma. Or the home be share you mamu aye. Me say be Americano. Onabo kenetu. Ekono so ade wakon. Die akai efi ene and
16th.
And you have 15 days more.
Yes.
yaka within these 15 days we enkunima botire ochina na otwemienu asamre ye kobo nonumu no na chese ono aboken ekika konkunudie hu na that day no ena eba be ye omaga na ye yon na hyase ye nyina ye ba be bom paye se ebet nyankopon be mo no aboken na hoden no na watumi akoa ko beyond 2028 na fe ye de eniama pa abre Ghana for.
All right, na abushia ansana yebeko ye messages ene ye chorus no esoso no. Already medical akatro say ma yehwe numbers ahodo a edinya be bold security yama womo recruit na on the D-day of election MPP primaries no mo no enipa sheda recruit wo mo se omumedi bone obi kut ashada out to kwan akwa Thailand what to kwan akwa Germany what to kwan akwa Spain akwa places etimi akwa hu enema bi what tape wo hu se sa nneema we ye betimi aye bi wa ha enya so mfaso ya wo ne manfo edi hu enkomo ne party fo di hu nkomo no obi nso so de onam ena oye recruitment se matwefo emra mewini election emfa emano na ma yere ene Ebuakwa South constituency Ebuakwa South constituency eno ene da ho no Kenneth Essien ene ye commander
my goodness
Kenneth Essien ene ye commander the number ene da ho no 0244 48 2314 Essien
number 2 no
number 2 your friend saying
Hercules Ofori Gordon on the 2IC kwasi asem unko pe adwuma pa nye sa tutura sem we no age hu 2IC adwuma fun sei enti se wo kwa wo ba etie ni agba odi awie se Hercules Ofori Gordon wakwa akwaje pa wenfo we na agimifo obegimi 31st no akoye nkwase asem no na ye 2IC wo mu a ekra no enwu abusu ani mu ase ha
ade ba kwa ya na
enwu abusu ani mu ase
ye nnuanu bi no mo omo nye very much aware ni say omo bebo omo pa no so mo di say tutu asem we nyina omo na omo yire no omo kunu no mo hye ba bi na omo chele kunu na wo de bibi ba sisi a say ukoya ade we na eto chimana anko yepe na omo sada no bachi omo nimu sika be no beti media ma obeka se ne na dia beto wi
a be compensate wa
eti mo fa to so na enko mo ma ne enko 2IC o de ko di ko
but 2IC number
Francis 2IC number no mo nyina ho Hercules Ofori Gordon the 2IC ne number no 0545 679-088 and then Francis Bedu Okai and so dear and Edward Edukofi and so Frank Ofori and so Kwame George Amani Samson and so Amani Samson Asari San Kennedy ho Amani Samson Asari number no 0247 212 259 and a dahui Kingsley Odro Asante enso so eka ho bi Michael Ofori Boaten enso eka ho Hayford Sakode kutedi papa say ekodi bone menye wate na honorable Ken Oba bode enko akwa timi bie companies bebre Ghana ha mbia yetwa bode eye bebre eti yenya bode company bebre chese companies bebu ewo Ghana awu bia nya adwuma ye
oti abu akwasa
mmia nyo fa onye se adwuma ta
oti ni pa ayi osadefo abotiefo fani nana na o ji se adwuma fun we akoye o ji se adwuma fun we akoye say young people for control aba enti no brabeje na ebe ye to trasem na wo na wo ba be ye ye posesa ballot box ana enema a enipa bi akɔdwen sɛ yɛde bɛyɛ basabasa no na ya fawo ochini a wonum bremu ene de galamse na aze bremu ntia wonum pia water
enti manenko why ti ekoi wa mo dodo no omunya 20 ehwo de omunya 50 no so far omunya 20 Michael Agyapong ena edituo Michael Agyapong ena edituo Julius Opoku wonso so ka ho Agyapoku manye sa wate Honorable Ken oba bebi adwuma mamaye why enye obi a Saudi Arabia fo di sika be sum ne dem se o mechema MPP fo ne emeto abama no eye Ghana fo ye ne enim penifo ebedi enim why nti menye why mo fe no nto nchen na yenko the next constituency eso ora mi ankasa me yenko sehwi akontomra de ne dem se ehɔ no
amuso nya 50
ehɔ so manya bi pa kontomra wo mo doso papa se ho no ho so no aboka na tetim eti eti sehwi akontomra mo fanto so akontomra de ora wo mo numbers no omo etimi anya omo 50 ni kra ma na abro omo anya 58
na efeni se unim se
akontomra he omo commander ene da ho no Mark Eduhene answer. Mark Eduhene answer. The number no is 0249 105300. And then the 2 IC no. And so Emmanuel Clue. Emmanuel Clue. And also the number is 0542 767879 ena edaho ena Che Charles eja Che menye wate eduru ha disika no na momeduru ha da why na nya abotrama MPP fo na nkasa nya nipa wo wonim de nia wo suahunu ya wo betimi aboa party no eti wo de monkanko no obi ahunu wo he ena egu wo bebre ko Shadrach mu nyina wom Shadrach
Amfano Anna ne Robert Abugago Peter
monkanko no obi ehun numbers no omanya 58 monkanko
Asante Peter Timothy J mofa de number form kakra
na hu emisata
na bese mo fama
ya na hu emisata
mo form kakra bra number 16 number 16
ntiyanko
I say ya na the MPP no ye nuanum ya
number 16
yeah misa ata no ma mo fa misa ata number no mra na menhwe ma menhwe misa ata number no ne number no na ka me
ebi anke da osu
anke misa ata he ne number no kitikiti
ayo
ma menhwe misa ata number no wa ha na membo misa ata ne number no okay misa ata number no ye 0248 00 9416 emisata 0248 009416 sa emisata obi de bobra papa beye mampania be kire
beye governor of Bank of Ghana the vice president
wate na sewi akonto mra onabo ken obebi nyuma wo ho why ubenya bia yemisa mesra o menye why edi we dia ye de bobra pa yemfa koye basabasa enko swap ballot box emfa mu bi why eti mesra o menye now ma yanko the next constituency no na fe ye fencing ne na ehwo ne ye miami diem akim oda yes akim oda constituency ehwo de nipa o manya so far 7 pe anu o manya eti eno na eda hoyi eti akim oda ora ye wo Jonathan Owusu Mensa ono ye commander Jonathan omode mbonso ani wunya nipa kra eti ne de no ne number ne 0241627062 and afi Gideon Gideon Apia Dakwa enso so number no ewo ho ena afa yesan wo Eric Apia Dankwa wono nso so wo Henry Bruce Prince enso ka ho bi ene ye wo Muhammad Tofik enso so eka ho Al Hassan Samit enso so ewo ho ena Al Hassan Muhammad ene toso enson ya wo nso numbers no ene gu ho no we ni nipa Dr. Baumia through Be Bold Security epese wode eye basa because oni message nti so obi be winni akode chinchina twai eze so no be winni na we mu nyina no mesisika no omo de be mamo ya monje na ba no so a monda enu nti na party na nkasa ebe kan se ye pese party no security internal security ena ehwa ho bambo won sensem so da bi Ghana police ena beye why eti nana sema ba akope kakakra na yenko
se usha yenuanu ya efene se ya omo numbers no mudi egu na e wo se enchire omo se nipakuo no kwa na omo be from so me se adwuma se nipakuo no omo nya dwepa bia ema emi kan se wote mase because e dey ba pa no ma se na se won ka se no obu se wo de odo ye etutrasem after the etutrasem no that's it because when you say we dey also fast one say you do ekwa ko etutrasem se we be proud se bi be tu o se be se oni na onwene yeah because obu se wo de wo no uni bradi bo eni so ade no wo amanfo developing nyana ebi no ho de wo na ani se yen ko kontokwa yen ko predipa yen say nipa na enko wi eche ni nyina no ambassador na o machi de ere e de ama se na make rote mase eti media mi nwa no mona mo omudi e ba ye no de ye bese ne se sa adwuma na afene se ye de be mo no sa adwuma no eni se omodwene ho ba kokka so be se adwuma okay because one hwe ya ensi omu yi
eti ye ka kire se wo fa numbers ni bi na friend na mendi na tem why ne mom one ne nkasa na nani mmra ne ho so eno ano no why ma ye fansia na afa yenko CJ Winters aye krado nti messages ahodo ane abafiduem ha no wode emaye the one and only virgin on TV ewo Ghana ha ene ne wadwan yen a ode messages ahodo no eba no enti virgin reader ene the messages no CJ azai
Nyangopo ado me ho ye fa
bibia da ye won ugusu akurem ugusu ye virgin
eno le se ma sho bo se nya da mitumi eje
why ade
mitumi je
why ade what they call heaven won se de nyame de ma oba ya na
se me de na de kwa koma
what they say akọ yeah me yanko ye ni mai
but se momo bi pie mu na se mo odru pa chen bibia de ya bia na me kwa ko ye ni pa die akọ ye ni pa die bia na makoja abu but assistance de me ta so group
na just say we delegate and ka obeji ska akoto aba ka beto aba bon CJ mi akwe
na mama chi asabato baby a obia na me ka che ne say se dia kwakwa ye dia ha onkoso no mo nkwan na dia de nso hye ne ginger na dia de se ne be ye na bia be ye kama na wasanso abeka yensa na imprempren ye de misinachi de amereboa ye dwuma no enti no eyenko screens no so na na see No Pein, the best show of the moment everywhere you go. See No Pein, and even in the States, greetings to all connected. Na just say Mr. Nkum Ujudin power United States na dia de enti eda nyankopɔ be ya do ba obeta mo bag no sabato ewrem no na mso mi kura auto na yeko na Felix awaha Felix Buvo. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are ready for Kennedy. We are awaiting the results that our president has won. Ebenezer Dria and Sowaha. Good afternoon, Mr. Tony Kofi Nkum Dazi, 2029 incoming information minister. Afa. Mr. Smeni, spokesperson for Jubilee House. And Mr. Batel, Jubilee House staffer. I am connected. Ken Afa live from Washington. Come I do not waste. No more waste. CJ, the United States Chief Justice. Obi a baby or obejina. Na Patricia Amenya. No Ken, no vote. Kwabena Mpofo so ha. Honorable Ken shall definitely prevail against all odds. Na Oba Sehansona, credibility and honesty is assured with Honorable Ken as president-elect of the Republic of Ghana. Felix Opong, Ken Agyapong will be sworn in as president of the Republic of Ghana on January 7th, 2029. For sure, it's happening. Kwabena Mpofo, Honorable Ken is highly intelligent, bold, fearless, patriotic, committed, and very pragmatic politician. Now, yes, also a good afternoon, Mr. Inkum and crew. You are doing great job for Mother Ghana. Honorable Ken, all the way. I am watching you live from Nungwa at Dogono last stop. I know you're Elijah Beidou. Now, winning. So I say good afternoon, my PhD family. We thank God it's Friday. May his name be praised now and forever. Wish you blessed weekend and God be with you till we meet Monday. Be bold and courageous. God is with you all. God is with you as well. I'm not saying Honorable Ken is honest, bold, decisive, disciplined, philanthropist, patriotic, pragmatic, experienced man, very popular politician ever in Ghana politics. Delegates, vote Ken for power. Ken victory is confirmed, number one. And then they say, well, him say, open Juma, no press one. Open say, wa press one. The be at say, open say, wa press one. One press one, dear, and now tiatse. We delegator. Na ye catcho. Na yembra say Hanomon so na yen share. We need a champion more for us in paying, whether they like it or not. Ken is the chosen, so let Ken be Ken. Keep up the good work. Kencity shaping the nation beyond the limits. Period. Love you always. Now, friends of Kencity Media, Medina. Good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Our monthly meeting is coming on this Sunday, 8th in January at Medina Zongo Junction near Oman FM, 2 p.m. prompt. In Timpacho Muninano. Na monfa sa information we na monshane so fama yen the 18th of January no na 2 p.m. na munyina motini ehye edijuba papa ede amayen. Friends of Kencity Media here, everyone is invited. Say kutu and na say bam. Right, so Bini Kofi Richard Ken for 2028. And on there and some amfune na nanu munyina akra dia tum da daiti en kasa bebre. Agyapong Kwame. Good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. I agree with you. We can't allow any other country to elect our leaders for us apart from NPP delegates because they can control that person watching you live from Dau. Kwabena Mpofo, no volume, please. Okay, so I think that has already been sorted out. Yaukusi. What have you done about the magic ballot papers? Okay, so Nidrita. Good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Please delegate. We only need Honorable Ken, nobody else. Delegate, do the needful, please. And the one I want to Kwabena Mpofo. Okay, so no sound, please. I hope that sound and afraid Abdom Ines Wahase Saudi area be NC that. No way, Ken all the way, watching you live from Sotium, Accra. Good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Mr. Inkum, what do you happen? We are not now what was
Saudi Arabia Sikanona, Obi can once say Sikano the bank of Fobedi, but the purpose will never be achieved.
Now, Richard, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum and the team. Honorable Ken has already won. Vim no solo Angaza. Martin Safo John. Just so Domiabra. Good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Dear delegates, please don't be deceived by anyone and look nowhere than to vote for Honorable Ken for a better transformation of this country and in our lives too. Okay, so what have you done about the magic ballot papers Ziga was talking about? Please, there is no time to waste to protect delegate votes.
Sa video no asema etwem dadada nyanda asem. And the magic paper be any baby. Obi a plenty me face obi ani so. Ese se nkofo ani abreo. abawe a yebeto no se wo a wobedi ho agro ne Ghana fo mabunu be ye wo no gbenu ho
Voila. Kwabena Mpofo, Honorable Ken shall definitely prevail against all odds. Now, so say credibility and honesty is assured with Honorable Ken as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. Felix Oponse Ken Ohini Agyapong will be sworn in as President of the Republic of Ghana on January 7th, 2029. What you say? Aha, nana pe koela, medaku megakuno gada wazia. Megakuno gada crowd. Kwabena Mpofo, Honorable Ken is highly intelligent, bold, fearless, patriotic, committed, and very pragmatic politician. Right. So Alfred Agyapong, I will be much surprised if someone says he will not win this primaries. We want him to be president. We need him. And yes, we want him more. I say we need him. You say, I said, yeah, unia enframano. I said, uni frama. Obe then I want to say. And he said, yeah, okay. Delegates in the workshop, we see, and in no one was some panamid say we do a panama deviated out. And Timonco so. Kwabena Mpofo, Honorable Ken is equal to jobs, and jobs are equal to Honorable Ken. Right. So, a young WhatsApp and so now yen share a right. So on WhatsApp here no Michael from Ashalada. Hi Mr. Inkum. Unfortunately, Timbaumia seems to have forgotten that the so-called 41.75% from 2024 election has already been depleted. The loyal list and followers of former ministers, MCEs, DCEs, CEOs, MDs, and others are now connected. I wonder whether new voters will even consider voting for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in 2028. It's about time they wake up from their slumber and vote massively on January 31st for Ken, because Ghanaians are calling for Kencity Agyapong to become our next president, Ghana first. Okay, Medasepa, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum and No Pein family. I pray the good Lord protect you, him and his entire team till Ken Ohini Agyapong becomes Ghana's president for a war transformer La Paz. Yeah, that's it. Now, Martin John in Ejiso Domiabra. Good day, Mr. Inkum. 15 days left on the clock to go. Please, if you are a delegate and you want NPP to be hopeful again and come back to power, then Honorable Ken is our last hope, like David to strike Goliath down. So let's vote for him massively without fear, favor, or money. Regards to my mother, Auntie Ekia Adenkwa of Esase Bontifufu and Honorable Kencity Agyapong. Inshallah, Ken Beba Waba. Now, okay, so Honorable, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. JFK is the weakest general secretary in the history of NPP, but whatever they will do, Honorable Kencity Agyapong, that chain will be victorious coming 31st January. No Pein, solo dawu equiapem. Okay, so Honorable Kencity Agyapong. Okay, Honorable Kencity Agyapong. That is winning hands down. They can consult all their gods. Still, Honorable Kencity is winning because he is the chosen one. Nyametia se kutu se bam. Ampa solo dawu equiapem. No Pein. And then another one gets one more consult more. And yes,
my winner will last message.
Okay, right. So I have
and I am picking course. You need
any braba, Sana will say yes. And to Mary Kaime last message. I've been to 12 out of 16 regions in Ghana, especially Greater Accra and Ashanti regions. Everybody says bring Honorable Ken. We shall vote for him. Why don't we listen to them and get in power? 2028. Delegates, if you want a bold, practical, and strategic leader, vote for Ken Agyapong. Don't vote wrongly and remain in opposition. We are fed up with lies and opposition. Chairman Dumas, Northridge, Ghana.
all right etiye fancy a on wo de o virgin no koso afa ko weekend na san fabra
me sign the beba
ya san fabra bibi abe kama why oba sese o se menya ne ntie se yese ayi bi aba wo mo de check nti wo ko ye be check
amemi nsuo bi ya
yes an be check
dia mo be ye bia
ya hwese de bisi why right me da se papa so that was CJ Winters ono ena one yen the messages ahodo abande wode abreye ene ye Friday na ye di si na fe yakọ ema other shows enso so atwa so na meguso ka wo se okọ Asante Mantemu a clergy for Ken the clergy for Ken adwuma wo mo eye no wo mo ankasa kra sanso asifo mo a woman a delegate edi enkomo ebinsi da ewo Ghana ha se asofo be ka mo ho abom se ye de nipa wei ene edi na chi se MPP party eyi no as omo kandini ye hunu bi da enti delegate moma yemfa wei na yemfa nya asua de na duru ho a yentuma honorable Ken na wo mo organize all night that is 22nd and all night no airbaso 2026 year and airbaso na fe uremu a omo ema honorable Ken ni t-shirt free eti we eya ade sonko a asofo eye ede aboa honorable Ken eduru a ye bekwa akoboa ama bibia ye kama chairman Apostle Paul Kofi Agyapong Nyankopon enhira papa nyame enka ho waya ade ene adwuma a wo ye ede aboa honorable Ken now ma member studio na memma mo okay opere ma memma 10 seconds ene enko
sa mizengu medase ma menchia MPP delegates nyina across Ghana ena diaspora fo nyina na menka se nyame adoma ochina na otwemienu na election no baso ya kansem bebre omoso nim niema bebre bebe yadru no uma yemhwe Ghana ye Ghana mpuntuo ana the new patriotic party said be ya yankoto aba ensan ma metena fie biem ne beje power ne de ade said ye ne se ento aba ma no aboka no hene Agyapong ne nyuma dɔɔso na eniema ewo no aboka mu obetimi aye no emu kakra bi ne yehu niemwa no na young man in your flag bearer MPP near fan and power and family. Miss Enkum, yes, medase, na men wish you be well. You're going to the weekend, saying Uncle Ponya Dom. Now fire and concern for him, Rabbi.
Medase, papa, now, not mammy Mao, 10 seconds near Yabrenas.
Okay, Meda was so Namasada and California, and I also like to say a very big thank you to all the online contributors and commentators as well. And Mother President Kennedy Agyapong and his wife, beautiful wife, Mama Christine Agyapong, Shuda, Mama Vicky, JM, you the host yourself, and Medina constituency executives and all delegates here in Medina and around the country. Yeah, you know, this coming in 2 weeks' time, and 2 for Muju Medina Ebebaso. With all due respect and with all humility, Mwangasa Mudi Parana Kwame Ajima Prempe, aka Asante Hinedishi on TikTok. Mesemo, June, on mine dachi when no one casa would dachi. Umaho, Wabusia phone. In Yuma, in your main, Mpuntua, a beba o mine. A patro, my unit dachi, and yet Didi Preco. Mummy unit a Didi da.
All right.
So you're doing a Dida dia and on one President Kennedy Agyapong.
All right.
It's my money Kunyano now, Omefa Francano of
okay, eti aha ani edi sie yem fast dano emma tabia takum eye meme dru ba bi eto dru bi akwa nsabe kan bi open dodo atu aton a eye 0243 686861 na fe ye ni nkomo ha ani edi si nyankopon ya adoma edwoada be san ba na ya to aso e de amaw ye fra me Anthony Kofi Enkum Daze Mr Enkum mene Albert Asumani political za e na fe Nana Kwame Ajeman Prempe and yesin konwa di enkomo nyame ya adoma e be san so ahia No Pein ye kan senia etie we are out.